Well, hello, and welcome to PNW Pool Thing for tonight's match between Brett Seyler and Dom Cardoso. How are you, Stephanie?
I am doing great, Jesse. How are you?
I am marvelous.
I'm so excited for tonight's match. We got Dom on the stream. Stoked. He's a good buddy of ours, and he is playing his good buddy Brett here in town visiting for the holidays from the Bay Area. So, but he's no stranger to Oregon because he is originally from Salem. So, pretty familiar with the Northwest and the stream. He's been a fan, and we're stoked to have Brett in town and on the stream too.
Yeah, so let's see. It looks like Dom's going to hit a few balls to warm up. Brett's already been hitting a few. But
They also suffered a traffic delay.
Yep.
But, it's the holiday season, so just plan on everything taking twice as long as what
Right.
you think it's going to when you're out there and about. So,
do you have any idea what this year's hot gift is? Remember when it was like you couldn't find a Tickle Me Elmo?
or, like the holiday
Or a
Barbie.
Furby?
I have no idea because I don't have little kids anymore, I guess.
Oh, right.
So, do you know what the holiday gift is?
Hit us up in the chat. We would love to hear what you think tonight.
Also, what do you want for Christmas? What are you hoping for? Peace on earth?
That's a good question. I'm pretty content, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Content with those boots Dom's wearing. Look at those things.
Yeah, they're pretty cute.
Yeah.
Wonder if those boots are made for walking.
They might be made for stomping all over Brett.
But we
We'll
shall
see.
see.
One thing I did hear, Brett was complimenting us on the table conditions. However, he did say that he hardly ever plays on a bar table. So he had remarked, "Oh, you got to be tight with your ball control." So I'll be really curious to hear, and also to see how this match goes in regards to his ability to put the cue ball where he wants.
Yeah, well, I heard that he has a full size at home.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful. He showed me his pool room.
Oh.
Ooh,
Dom coming with the powerage in the warm up there.
right.
You better watch it.
Dom coming with the sweater that matches the table too.
Say, is this one of those green screen moments that he might just
Oh, if he
disappear?
leans over the table and don't know where
He'll
his
just be a floating head and hands.
What happened to his thorax?
No, looks like he's going to take a couple more little warm ups, but they are good friends. Oh, I'm seeing.
Wardrobe change.
Well, no, I'm seeing an error on our part right off the bat. Tonight is not a race to 13.
Oh,
Tonight we are doing a race to 17, and we haven't even told the people what we're even doing tonight. We just got right into blabbing about Christmas, blabbing about traffic. We are playing 9-ball tonight in a race to 17, which I think matches our longest race so far.
mm-hmm.
Didn't Paul Marquez do a race to 17
Oh, his with Chad.
with Chad?
Okay,
Yeah.
we got some Travis Hernandez in the chat.
Oh, what's up? What's up? Ooh. Like, somebody thinks Dom's looking handsome, and I want to propose the question, does he ever not look handsome? He is the definition of the tall, dark, and handsome.
Oh yeah, we saw his baby. Cute.
Oh, he just had
Cute
another
baby.
baby. He's got 2 boys. Like, shout out to Morgan, his beautiful wife. Congratulations, you guys. Man, those kids are looking good. But also, watch out. You got 2 boys now. Like, your house is about to get crazy.
Yeah, I've heard that little boys are crazier when they're small children, but
But they're great as teenagers.
right, and girls are the opposite.
Well, then, what are you talking about? I was being sarcastic because you were a
Oh.
great teenager. So great you got sent to boarding school.
I had to be beaten into submission. Like how you tame a wild horse.
Send you out into the mountains of Utah.
Right.
Tell him. Okay. Lingonberry intelligence. Well, we will. I'm not sure that we know who you are, but we will tell him.
Oh, nice. We got some JD Fisher in the chat, too.
Oh, and some Ed Winter. What's up?
Yeah. Some former
Thanks, everybody, for joining us tonight on this
former
beautiful
beasts.
Wednesday. We've got 6 days until Christmas Eve.
Wow, did you have to say that?
Yeah, well, I'm feeling a little stressed because I'm just going to share with all of you. We haven't even started our Christmas shit yet. Not even started. We're terrible. So it's going to be a mad dash this week. Plus, I've got 3 days of baking to do.
Oh, and we get an awesome match on Friday between Michael Cho and...
Oh, that's going to be a good one. And TJ.
Oh, TJ Hellwig.
Yeah,
that's
the
their birthday.
Yeah, our loser's got to pick a new birthday match.
It's true.
Oh, I hope that you're going to do all red and green. Because that's our last match until after the holidays. So, okay, it looks like they're going to get started. We are going to lag.
Well, maybe you and I can do a match on Christmas Day.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Are you sick and tired of watching A Christmas Story on repeat?
Do you want to escape your family?
Right.
Watch us get drunk and play. Because we're not going anywhere. Okay,
Right.
Here we go. Going for the leg. Boom.
Ooh, those are both close. Look at that. But it looks like
Brett's got it. Okay, we are doing alternating break. That was a little bit of a debate because Dom has such an incredible break. I read a comment, biggest break on the West Coast from Mike D.
Really? That's interesting.
But that's true. I mean he's...
I met Dom playing at the Silver something or other. What was it? It was in Northwest Portland, not too long after I first moved here. And yeah, we just keep bumping into each other's in this little tournament they had. I'm like, who is this guy?
Well.
And yeah, I think I remember that about him. I can't wait. Yeah, so I mean, we'll see. I want to see his break and how well he controls the ball off the break.
Well, I'm excited because Dom might be higher ranked, but Brett is no slouch.
No, not at all.
So, and here's a fun fact for you. Dom, when he was starting to play pool, took lessons from Brett. We'll get into that story in a bit here, but their background story is just awesome. Oh, JD, that's your birthday also on Friday?
Whoa.
Well, happy early birthday, buddy. How's those hands doing? How's that? Coming along good?
Healing up real good, I hope. There's the pound.
Okay. Looks like they're getting sucked into the hippie traps over there behind the camera. We've got some...
All right, here we go. Brett to break. Starting us off on this race to 17.
All right. Dom versus Brett. Let's go.
All right, so I'm thinking he's going to make the 5 in the corner on the break.
Oh, we are not doing 9 on the snaps.
Okay.
No 9 snaps. 9 gets spotted.
Right.
Just so everybody... And again, alternating break. They had a big debate about it. Dom with that big break. Brett said, let's do alternating. And I don't blame him. I would have chose the same.
That was a pretty good break. He hit it pretty hard.
Yep, he got that 5.
Well, it was in one of those speeds you hit the break where the one is in between doing one good thing or the other. And so he's end up with this kind of shot directly into the short rail. So, probably...
Go for a safety here.
Yeah, because I don't really think think he's got a reliable bank in any direction on this. So we'll see what kind of defensive play he starts out with.
Or he
Or he
says,
doesn't.
just kidding, I'm going on the offensive. We're not going to let this guy get to the table if I can help it. Nice shot. And honestly, from that, I mean, from this angle, I didn't think he was even going to be able to do that without scratching or something. But hey, off and running. Now, why did you make a drink with ice in it, Jesse?
Well, because I wanted it colder.
Yeah, you're just rattling around all in the mic.
Yeah.
Boo.
Well, it goes to show how I've been thinking mostly a lot of defensive stuff because I wasn't even looking offensive on that shot.
Yep.
Well, he's left himself with a long one here.
Nails it.
Swings it around real good, but...
And he got the bump.
Do you see how the speed he hit that is?
Yeah, well,
We'll see if
he plays on a big table.
Exactly. There's that big table shot. So he's got a pretty thin cut here, or the bank shot.
No, he's going for this thin cut. Oh.
Ooh, see, he hit it big table hard. You hit that shot slower, it goes in.
Well, and again, for those of you that don't know yet, these are 4 1/4 pockets versus the 4 1/2. So tighter pockets here. Super clean table.
Well, Tom's happy to pay the table. Can he go between? Yeah, see, he was really trying to.
Ooh. Just missed it.
Yeah. And again, I kind of think that shot, had he hit it a little bit slower, the spin he was putting on it would have grabbed it off the rail a little bit more and he would have made the 3.
Yeah, if I'm going to use English like that, I'm going to try to hit it slow. Get that curve.
Well, okay, I like this shot. And he's going to come 2 rails under or above the 8-9 for a shot on the 6 into the same pocket. Okay, and he's rolled a little bit far, but I think not so far. I can't just pinch it for a shot in that upper left-hand corner at the 7. But that's going to make it difficult to get back on the 8. Okay, he did a really smart thing. He drew it way up there.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
You can just play a stop shot here.
That was a nice aggressive move. I like it.
Or just a hair of draw.
Yeah, this is one of those shots, you want to draw it back a little bit, but it's easy to go too far, and the 9 comes into play. So, okay.
That was perfect.
Yeah, so he tempered his draw by hitting it closer to center and harder.
Well, it always takes a few games to get all settled in, right?
Well, that's one of the ways you can prevent yourself from overdrawing it.
Beautiful. Coming
Yeah.
off the rail. Making it 2.
Because it's early in the race, you still got some nerves, whatever. You're still trying to figure out the speed, your tempo, all that stuff. So,
Well, Brett takes that first game.
nice work, Brett.
Yeah, and one thing, I don't know Brett. Just met him not too long ago. But, man, he's a really positive dude. He puts out some real good energy. So. Oh, boy.
Well,
Hang tight, everybody. We're having a stream deck issue. You know, there's always like the ghost in the machine.
it does seem like it, doesn't it?
Okay. On to Dom's break. Let's
Hear
see
that
this
power
big.
break. Oh yeah, yeah. He does get a lot of power into that. That was awesome. But you see what can happen if that power is just a little bit off the mark. It goes right into the
And there's
side,
something about putting too much power on a 9-ball break that's
especially in
gonna,
a bar table.
yeah, gonna make you scratch. All right, let's check in on the chat since we had that down for a second. Oh, what's up, Evan? Mr. Big, Mr. Big Draws. Look at my little boys all grown up. Oh, I wonder who you are, but I love it. What's up, Dylan? Ken? Thanks for joining, everybody. Oh, JD, love that. You're going to be back to abnormal in no time. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you again, buddy. Oh, that was a
Well,
nice breakout on that, too, but you got behind the 3. So, what are you going to do here? Like, kick out to play it safe. Kick the other way and try to go for the side. Ooh.
mm-hmm. Well, I liked how he kicked and hit it on the left side of the ball. That gave him some opportunity to spread it out. But unfortunately, the 2 balls rolled here, and I think he's going to definitely have a shot in this corner. I'll be curious to see what he does with the cue ball to get a shot on the 3. Because it can go in the other upper left-hand corner.
Or it can go on the side.
It can go on the side, too.
If you take it in the side, you got a 4-9 combo.
He may also go forward 3 rails. We'll see. No, I don't. That would be kind of the riskiest of all of them, right?
Yep, looks like a draw coming.
Oh, yeah, he was trying to pinch it a bit. He really wanted to hold it for that corner, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't seem too comfortable about going across the table and back out.
All right, right back up at the table.
Yeah, he's kind of straight, too. Okay, so he opted to draw back for a shot on the 3 in that top side. He's probably going to try and swing it around behind the 6-5. And hope not to hit the 7, or the 5 for that matter. The angle he's going into that corner, I think he's probably going to run into one of the 2 of those. So, if he's a big 2-hole player, he probably has the stroke to just draw it and come 1 rail off the short rail in between the 6-5. So let's see if he tries that. No, yep, he ran into him. However, he's gotten a roll, and look at this.
Hey, that's not too shabby.
No, it's not.
You got a shot on that 4, and you push that 5 back in line. I mean, if he just did a stop shot here, he would have a chance at the combo. But maybe not the shot you want to take that close, with the cue ball that close. You're just going to have to down that drink so fast. Oh, or just push that 5 closer to the pocket on the other side of the 9. Sweet.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Couldn't have worked out better. Draw back for that 6. And this game should be over.
Oh, yeah.
Go forward.
Yeah, I think he's looking pretty good to close this out. As long as you make the 6, it's going to be hard to go wrong from there unless he comes across the table and scratches in this bottom pocket, which I don't expect him to do.
No, sir.
Yep.
Okay.
Right. Very even-tempered player, which I like to see, and really goes along with the story we heard about how he was teaching pool. Where was that? Was that at OSU? Or...
All right. So I guess we're going to get into it. So These guys have been friends for back to the college days because when Dom went to University of Oregon, he was a duck. He met Brett. Brett was teaching a 10-hour a week class, or teaching a class, a billiards class, while he was also attending the University of Oregon. And Dom took the class, which is how they met. And Brett told us that he was paid for the class, and that's how he paid his way through college, was teaching billiards, so he didn't have to take out too much in student loans. And when Brett graduated, he asked Dom to take over the teaching position, and Dom finished up his degree and whatnot teaching billiards at the University of Oregon. Like, how cool is that?
That is so cool. I love that story.
Right? I love it too.
Mm-hmm.
So cool.
All right. Nice break. Got the one in the relative center of the table. You can at least see the one ball.
Yep, you can see it. You take that 1-3 combo.
At least look at it.
Oh, he looking at it. He looking at it. I like it. Looks wired.
Yeah, I think the other thing he could do is he could thin the one, kind of bank it off this bottom long rail and put it on the middle of the short rail and get the cue ball to come above the 4. Can hide behind plenty of things there. But when you can do the offensive option
Oh boy.
like that, why
and
not?
look at what he has now.
Do you think he's going to go for it?
I would go for it. You just showed us you can make a combo.
Right? This
Do
is
it again. Do it again. I mean, I'm...
a little bit more off angle.
He's going for it.
You know, just like we were talking
It's 9
about,
ball.
he
You go for
he
that.
might find some difficulty. Oh, it's okay. So he could get by it. Oh, and
Wow.
he understood the way the table played enough to know just hit it soft. It'll
Oh, man.
it'll slide in.
That was so super sweet.
It really was. Yeah. So what we were saying earlier about him not being too used to bar tables, he might find it a little bit more difficult on delicate position play. However, accuracy and ball making are probably not going to be a problem for him. So there we go.
All
And
right.
this is
3 to go.
might think this is a long shot on this table if all he plays 7 foot, but this is not a long shot for him.
No. This is not
Like
long.
a mid-range shot.
When you're playing on a 9 foot all the time.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I wonder if he hesitated there just to kind of settle himself before taking it on because it was such a key ball.
Nice stop shot on that.
Yeah, flawless. Now he can just follow this forward.
Just push forward, take that 9 on the side.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't get all the way forward, well, then you take the 9 in the corner. You got so many options.
Yeah, I would be surprised. Yeah, exactly. Very nice. Yeah, and Brett has shown us that he's gotten comfortable real quick. Wow.
Blam.
And he hit that one with some force. So, yeah, once again,
Okay.
seems like he's pretty comfortable.
Back to that alternating break. And we're going back to Dom breaking. And all that. And yeah. It does seem that Dom doesn't prefer the magic rack. He likes the wooden rack. I mean, he must know it's in there. Brett's been using it.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
I mean, it's rack your own. So, preference, right? Okay. Biggest break on the West Coast. Oh, it seemed like he kind of toned it down there from his last scratch, huh? And that didn't seem as much of a follow through as his last one, but he didn't scratch, and he can see the one. So hey, that's a win. Well, technically not yet, but
This is a runnable rack. Just kind of stunned forward here on the 1 because it looks relatively straight in. 2 in the corner. The 3 gives you enough angle to pop out for the 4. As long as you're on the correct side of the 4, you can just go for the 6 in the side. The 7's right there.
oh man, look at the powerage on that shot.
Yeah, he felt more comfortable doing that. A little jacked up over the 9 here, but Dom's tall, so that...
It's less of an issue, I think.
Yeah, he doesn't have to become a contortionist quite like everybody else.
Yeah, compared to like little old me, 5'2",
Yep.
3 feet of hair.
There we go.
Boom.
All right, so this is a key shot because whether or not he gets on the top side of the 4 or the bottom side, he wants to be
But I
on
would
the
just
top so he can roll forward off the shot into the side for
right.
shape on the 6. That is if he decides to shoot the 4 on the side, because he definitely wants to be up there kind of in between the 8-9 for a shot on the 6.
Yep, you got to
See.
get on that side of the table for to make that 6 work.
So here we go.
And get a little bump on that 7,
Oof,
maybe.
so he's dramatically overrolled this here.
Dramatically.
Dun, dun, dun.
He's dramatically done it. Okay, Dom with the dramatics. But we are excited to see him at the table and let him get going and see what you got. And we know what he's got because anytime we ever need a sub, who do we call?
Yeah, he might hit this with a little bit of force and some inside spin. That's totally doable too, but
Blam!
be accurate and don't
get
freeze
behind the
to the
9.
9. Oh, that's really disappointing because he hit that ball well.
Yeah, it was really
He hit
good.
it accurate. That was...
Okay. Just checking it out. Kick at it. And if you kick at it right, you could leave yourself right in line for that 7.
He might also be kind of checking it. Okay, so he's...
He's going to mass it.
No, I think he's using some geometry
Okay.
methods you can use to kind of help
He's going
you
to kick
figure
at
out
it.
the kick angle.
Yeah, kick it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go back and see what's happening in the chat. Oh, what's up, TJ? Nice to see you. We're looking forward to seeing you on Friday. Zach, what's up? Henry. Yeah, man, Henry, come get on the stream.
Oh, look at this.
Oh,
That was a
nice
very
try.
Yeah, that was a real nice
try.
attempt. He can't feel bad about the fact he left him a little bit jacked up on this shot because the shot...
This is no
not anybody's favorite shot
This is no walk in the
when
park.
the 7 isn't there,
Yeah.
And Easy Street Billiards says, thanks for the stream. Where is Easy Street Billiards?
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, we would love to know.
Yeah, where are y'all watching from? Are you local? Are you out-of-towners? We are streaming from Vancouver, Washington. That is southern Washington. We are 1 mile from
The river.
the river to Oregon.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was a nice shot. That was a real nice shot.
Yeah, Brett's a real controlled player.
Took a steady hand to pull that off, and he's got it.
Oh, TJ says he's excited AF. So are we, buddy. This is going to be real fun. Yeah, I heard a rumor Mike D might be coming to commentate or something like that.
Yeah,
Friday.
he suggested the idea, so I got to get back to him about that because that'd be cool. All right, a nice stop shot. Ooh, that was a perfect stop shot. Did you see how that ball didn't
even...
It didn't just turn, it didn't roll.
It transferred the energy. Done. That was real nice. And again, former billiards coach here.
Can't let the student beat the teacher.
Yeah, well, that's, I'm sure, what Brett is feeling right now. cheesecake. Are we gonna have? Well, we gotta have cake on Friday. I like it, TJ. He likes cheesecake. Okay, cool.
Nice.
Well, we'll make sure that we have some cake around.
Oh, let's get a Southwest Fiesta cheesecake.
I don't know what that is.
Make it up.
No, Jesse, what are you talking? Well, there's gonna be black beans and corn and salsa in it or something. What are you talking about, you psycho? This guy, you guys, you don't even know. This guy makes up the wildest food concoctions I've ever known in my life.
Oh, the savory s'mores were delicious.
The savory s'mores were good. However, the cottage cheese salad.
Hey, it's a late night winner.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that.
All right, let's check out this break. All right.
Oh, nice
Well,
break.
do you remember that first rack where I was saying, the 5-ball went in there again? Let's see if he's racking all the balls in the same positions all the time.
Okay, well, I did take note of what he did this time around, just because I thought it was interesting.
Uh-huh.
So I'll wait until 2 games from now to see and call it out if I remember. But I will. It's early on. I'm definitely going to remember. Okay.
All right, let's see.
He's got this 1 on the side. Roll up, take that 2. Looking A-okay. The 7 could be an issue.
He came off that really well. Look
Oh,
at
watch
this.
that side. Really nice.
Oof.
Yeah, that
Okay.
again, big table play, man. That's a big table shot.
He's got the angle. I think he can just draw back
Mm-hmm.
nearly to where he is.
Yeah.
The trick is going to be from the 3 to the 4, and that's probably why he's hesitating. Because he's like, what angle? He might be going forward to try and get closer to the center table,
Yeah, looks like
which
it.
would be a much easier way to get on the 4.
Oh, he's coming on that side.
Yeah, see? Now he can just kind of go forward or stun or whatever and get to a sight line where he's above the gray 6, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Hey, Travis, it's alternate break.
And also, Travis, you Googled it? The cottage cheese salad? That's a thing?
No. He's probably talking about the Fiesta cheesecake.
Oh, okay.
Southwest Fiesta.
Tell us, what did you Google and what would you try? We're talking about all kinds of crazy ass food. And then,
Okay.
if it is cottage cheese salad, then I'll tell you what Jesse's cottage cheese salad is. And you might want to try that. Or you might want to
Okay, now he's
drink bleach.
given this shot a lot of time, as it deserves.
Nice, nice. Watch that side.
Oh, he went a little forceful to come underneath it like that.
Oh, interesting.
Or was he just trying to stay above it and shoot it into that upper right corner?
Honestly, I think he was maybe going to try to take that 4 into the side and then take the 6 into the side to have shape on the 7. But now he has to figure it out. But he's already showed us that he is no slouch when it comes to hard crosscuts. So I think he's going to take this 4 all the way up.
You think he's going to go 3-rail draw?
Look at look at that English he's using. Boom.
Oh.
Called it.
Oh, he ran into those.
Ooh.
Well,
I
that's
think you can still
fun.
get that 6 though.
Oh, we can totally still get it. Yeah, he's got to... My guess is he's going to roll forwards and come off the left-hand short rail.
Oh, Travis says he Googled the Southwest Fiesta cheesecake. So that is a thing? You didn't just make that up?
Oh, that was a nice shot. Okay.
Interesting.
He didn't have to go into the side.
But it could put you out for a day or two. You're like calling sick to work. I'm sorry. I ate a Southwest Fiesta cheesecake and I can't come to work.
Be like, I totally understand, man.
Like,
Feel better soon.
freaking order 2 of them. I need a week off. Boom.
Oh, that was real
Nice.
nice.
Great travel to get in line on that 8.
He's
Yeah, Brett's looking good, feeling good.
He's having a really even pace. Playing at his own pace. Feeling comfortable. All right.
All right, back to Dom. I'm sorry. Just choking on spit. Back to Dom break. Let's get to this big view.
Yeah, and once again, he's going with the wooden rack.
He's old school.
Yeah, we'll have to ask him about that after the match. And wonder. Is there a reason why you opted to go with the wooden rack rather than the magic rack? Does he just philosophically believe in the more chaos? Oh, and he's ended up in the drink.
Totally, Travis. I was thinking about time off of work. Choked. Okay, well, it looks like Brett's got some options. Probably going to take that 1-8, right? That's the move here. And then
he's got to be careful about where the one goes after this.
Yeah, you got to go soft on this shot and lay that one up in the same pocket. And then
Or
soft again, take that 2 to the side.
Or if you're worried about the one, possibly because of the angle it hitting the 7, you've got to hit it hard enough where it hits the 7 intentionally on your terms. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So the 7 isn't blocking it for the corner pocket. That sounded like the speech in Goonies. This is our time.
Down here. They're making a new Goonies?
Oh, no.
Yeah, but it's okay.
Oh, no, that's right. Because
Data is that actor.
Yeah, well, he was so good in Everything Everywhere All at Once. That was phenomenal.
That movie is weird, but so cool.
It's really existential. I loved it.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay, look at that nice, delicate shot to get short side shape on the 7 or the 2 down in this corner. That's kind of like when you're using like a 600 millimeter zoom lens on a camera to take a picture of a flying eagle. Like it's.
Oh, but he got perfect shape on that 3. Just a little bit off on that 2. So.
Oh, we got Mike D in the chat.
What's up? Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing you, bud. Can't wait to hear about your Vegas adventures.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay. It's one of those shots, yeah, you kind of draw this with some outside spin and double that top corner and kind of get yourself up here between the 5 and the 7. But it can be tricky because you need the backspin to still carry before the 2, but also not hit it too hard. So it's kind of like, okay, yeah,
nice.
see it. Oh, he skinned the 5, and it's gonna.
You think he can see that? No, he's looking at the bank.
Yeah, he's looking at the kick, perhaps too.
Nope.
Yeah, so he's using some geometry here to figure out.
Sorry that I just punched the mic. And thank goodness the mic was there. Or I would have punched myself in the face right now. Nice. Using the 4.
Okay.
Dink.
Oh, there we
Great
go.
shot, Dom.
And the cool thing is he might have moved that 4 just enough where he can play this without scratching. He
Yep,
can
I
hit that
think
point.
so. Yep, he's looking right at it.
Ooh.
Tricky, tricky.
Yeah,
I
he's
like it. Yeah, if you just hit this with,
like that's gotta be pocket speed.
yeah,
We gotta roll into
you
the
can't hit it
4.
too hard on this. And you got to use, like, I don't know. Depends on how many clicks you see on a cue ball, but 1 or 2 clicks above center. You don't want to use too much. Boom.
Oh, that was a good shot.
Perfect.
Clicks. Jeez. Another example of an American doing anything but use the metric
Hey,
system.
that's how I learned. That's how I learned the cue ball.
Are those
That,
metric clicks?
no.
Obviously not.
I learned that from Glenn Atwell, and he was a military man, so they're always talking about clicks, right? Nice, Dom, getting back over on that 6.
Okay. Dom's showing some heart here.
Yeah.
Not going down without a fight.
Yeah, let's go, Dom. And this is a race of 17.
There's going to be momentum shifts.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, there better be. For the,
Yeah, be down 5-0. Let's hope so.
no way.
No, but I know Dom.
I was gonna say-
Dom's
Dom is a...
never count him out.
Exactly. That guy can shoot.
Yeah.
You don't get to be a 593 without being able to run racks. So, boom. Dom on the board.
Look at that deer.
Oh!
Christmas deer.
Yeah, it's a Christmas deer.
What a
Oh, you
festive
got
deer.
We got some light up
Oh, we
Christmas
gotta
light necklace on him, but we got to replace the battery. It worked for like
Yeah.
a second and then died.
Oh, man.
I know.
Sorry to
We
let everybody down with our
yeah.
lack of...
I know. We'll have it fixed by Friday for that stream when we put the Christmas colors on.
Right. Don't give up on us yet, everybody.
Yeah. Well, we got in from Arizona at like friggin' 10:30 last night, and Jesse had to get up and make the graphic for today. All our suitcases are still just downstairs, not unpacked. It's just been wild, everybody. So bear with us.
Yeah, we have had a busy different thing. Yes, Ken Clifford in the chat. Not only 1 jackalope, but 2.
Oh,
So-
Jesse is from Wyoming.
Yeah, as soon as you can walk, they teach you how to hunt those things there. All right, let's go to the side view. That was a pretty good break. He's got some shots.
Oh
although
yeah, this is
what's-
a great spread.
we got coming down the pipeline a combo from either the 2 to the 6 or the 2 to the 3. I bet.
The 4-ball could be a little bit of a problem, but
Well, here's why it's
being-
not.
I was just gonna say,
That position with the 3 ball outside of the jaws like that.
you use that rail all day.
Yeah, exactly. So you're gonna easily be able to get the ball to travel around the table from a lot of places. Okay, so
Beautiful
2-6
draw.
combo makes a lot of sense. The target zone to shoot that was way bigger than the 2-3 combo.
Oh yeah, well, why were you even looking at that? I would have been going 2-6 all day.
Oh,
You leave that 3
I think everybody
exactly
would've.
where it is,
yeah,
because that's your travel to get to the 4.
be interesting. So he can go forward with some inside and create a little bit of angle, or he might just choose to kind of stop it near the short rail and cut the 6 and come down the table that way.
The only thing you don't want to do here
Is run into the 9. Like if he stops
I
here
mean, I
and
was
takes
gonna
that
say
angle.
is get straight on this 3.
Right.
You don't want to do that.
Okay, so he's drawing back. I think not too bad, not too bad. So he's going to
Okay,
use the
okay.
short rail to follow the long rail down to the right to get into that target zone for the 4. And really, you just want to get like a diamond past the side pocket or 2. You've got a pretty big zone. Okay, so he puts him inside on it. Got too much angle.
Oh, and got behind the 9.
Yeah.
Now you gotta kick it.
That was more. That was kind of like a follow with inside rather than just a straight stun into the 3 off the rail. But
When you get a kick shot,
mm-hmm.
is it just me, or I just hear, kick it? You know that 90s song?
Oh, the Beastie Boys song?
It takes 2 to make a thing go right.
Oh.
Because that's how that song starts.
Yeah,
and
it sounds like
I'm a
it's
90s
just,
kid.
It's just you.
Oh. Well,
But now it's me too, because how am I not going to say
I'm
that?
always hearing songs. I don't know.
Okay,
And
so he made some
making
good
songs.
contact, but
That's a nice try.
yeah.
But not an easy kick when it's on the rail like that. You got to hit those perfect.
Right.
Or it's going to pop off like it did. And now Dom's got opportunity.
He really does.
And this should be game over, man, for Brett on this one.
Ooh, that was real nice. He put a lot of spin on that. So that was one of the things. There's been players here before that have hit balls with a lot of inside spin off the rail like that and haven't gotten a result like they were expecting. I think Dom did what he was expecting to do there, but he had to do a lot of spin to do it because the spin doesn't bite on these rails because they're clean.
Mm-hmm.
You know, public places that don't clean their tables as much, the spin is going to bite on them a lot more.
Especially when there's beer spilled all over it.
Right.
It's going to be sticky.
There we go. He's kind of come down the table a little bit too far, but not a difficult shot. But when it's the money ball, he'd rather be a little bit more straight in.
Yep.
He'll make this no problem.
I'm going to watch it scratch, though.
I'll just roll forward a bit.
Survey says
2 to
done
5.
deal. Nice out, Dom.
Mm-hmm. And that's going to put a little bit of heat on Brett because he was probably feeling real good at 5-0. You know, but that little momentum shift there that
I
happened.
forgot to watch Brett's last rack.
Oh, whether he was using the magic rack?
No.
Oh,
if
where
he was
what ball
setting it up
placement?
right, because he
Oh,
likes
right.
that 5
Like
to
if
go
he was-
down.
Well, Dom put it there too.
Interesting.
Okay, let's pay attention. We should diagram out the balls in the rack.
Okay, so Brett puts the 1, 2, 3, and then the 5 on the side.
Okay.
And he puts this, I believe well, we'll see. We'll see on this next one if he does the same configuration of what I remember.
He's breaking directly center and using a wooden rack. Interesting. So he's doing more like
Monster.
an 8-ball break.
Yeah, he sure is.
From the rail, table in the center, or the cue ball in the center. I mean, he's made a ball. The smart money here is to roll up on this 2. Just play a safe. But he's probably eyeing that 9 ball.
9 ball.
You might as well get it
9
moving.
Ball.
Yeah.
Let's go. Go for it, man. It's 9 ball. You got lots of games to play.
Mm-hmm.
This is a race of 17. You got to try some shit early.
Right.
Right? I mean, me personally, I'm going to be trying shit all day. But I'm a wild card like that. You're a little more
I mean, he could cut it
diabolical.
real thin, cut the 1 up to the top edge of the table.
Well, you don't have to call the 9 ball anywhere here.
Mm-hmm.
Just freaking thin it
that
and
might
hit
be
it hard.
That might
See
be
what
a two.
happens.
That might be a 2-way shot. He's going to hit it more full than that, though. He might just. He did go for it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Cool.
Got some things moving.
Yeah.
However, I think he may have sold out the rack.
That was,
As long as Brett just makes this 1 ball, he's not going to have a problem making the 2 and getting shape on the 3, the 5, 6. You know, it's done.
no, Dom, I'm with you on that one. You got to try it. You got to try it.
I disagree.
No,
he
yeah,
did,
well,
he did try
Weigh
it.
in, everybody. Let's take
he
a
did
poll.
try it, and look what happened.
Who's going for that 9? Who's playing it safe?
No,
Hit us
well,
up in the comments.
I mean, go for it, but you better make it. That's all I'm saying. Or you better play a two-way. And I just think he didn't do either. He just went for it.
Well, I like that. Like
Yeah.
Gusto.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. He got a rattle there.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that ball could be.
Well, Tom's got to be feeling pretty fortunate right now because he could have very well given up that rack with that shot there.
But he's back to the table.
Right.
And it's pooled. So,
It's a bar table 9-ball, which is
we've all been there of things can change.
wild swings happen in 9-ball, which is one of the
Very.
reasons it's such an exciting game.
Exactly.
It's one of the reasons I'm like, I understand Matchroom and the World 9-Ball Tour because, you have those flukes. There's flukes in snooker. It's an exciting element to the game.
Well, I think that's one of the reasons I like to play 9-ball tournaments over anything else. Just because it could get really wild.
Yep.
And by it, I mean me. Okay, overrolled this 3 just a little bit.
Well, you might be looking at the carom into the 5, but as long as you hit it soft, I don't think the 3 is going to come off the short rail too much. We're not going to have a shot on it.
Yeah, I think he's
You just
going
have
for that
to
carom
make.
too.
You just have to make the 5.
That's a good shot.
Otherwise you're going to. Okay, he did it.
Yep.
It didn't come off too far.
Perfect.
And I think he's got the right angle where he can at least make the 3. He may, at the worst case scenario, have to take this 6 down in the lower right-hand corner if he doesn't have the angle for, but he's going to have a shot.
Yeah, there's only one ball you don't want to get behind.
And there's only one speed you don't want to hit it, which is too hard.
And
That's going to work.
nailed it.
He can either go inside and slice it in and come out to center table-ish,
Or just
or
a
just
little top English
touch
and
draw it for
come
the other
off the
corner.
rail.
He's going inside. Yep, just like that. Nice shooting, Dom. And yeah, like we've said, we've seen a momentum shift.
All right, Dom takes another. Getting back in it. Again, we get a long race. So, I feel like there's going to be... Oh,
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Good to see you tonight. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Loving your shirt, Jesse.
Whoa, yours looks really cool, too.
I know I had to cut the neck out of mine, but, hey, everybody. I think we got some things in the works for some merch coming up here. So if you like our logo and you want one of these bad boys, stay tuned.
Yeah, it'd be fun. It looks like the spider crab cam at the Monterey Bay Aquarium has gone dark for the night.
Oh, yeah, we did have the Monterey Bay. If they take a player break, you'll have to go switch it to a different live cam, huh?
Right.
We love our nature cams around here. All right. Okay. Yeah, look. 1, 2, 3, 6 on the other side, 4 at the end. Dude racks the balls the same way every time.
All right.
In the
Which is
same
interesting
order.
because if you did do that, you would be, I would think, more likely to get like a more similar result on every break, and that hasn't been the case.
No. It
You know,
really hasn't.
No, he's not. His
But-
cue ball is in the same place. It's like he's doing that racking pattern more out of like personal preference than result. Because
Yeah.
the results are all over the place.
It's true. But he does have a very... Oh, hey.
Do winners get a free shirt?
We
As of right now,
Well, I mean, we have to get the shirts first
we have to
before
before
anybody
we
gets
start
a
doing
shirt.
that.
But we have been in contact with a local screen printing service. So
Yeah, I mean we
we're
have to
getting that
buy
tiled in.
we have to buy the shirts, and realistically, this venture doesn't really provide money for the shirts, so we would probably have to sell the shirts.
But you'll get a patch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do this for fun and love.
Not for money.
Yeah.
Love of the game.
Oh.
Whoa! Dom, watch that friggin' uranium glass, bro.
It's radioactive. You could become Spider-Man.
You break the uranium glass, both of them get superpowers, and we see it live on stream.
Oh.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
I
as
mean,
long as their
not
skin
cool.
didn't get all bubbly and start
Yeah,
boiling and
for
get
sure, for
blisters
sure.
and stuff, that'd be gross.
All right. Brett's lining up for that 2-9 combo, which, absolutely I would be doing too.
Oh, TJ Hellwig says a PNW Pool Thing jam up jersey would be sick. And guess what, TJ?
Oh, buddy.
It would be sick. I've actually spoken with Damien at Jam Up about doing that very thing. So we'll have the design put together and then it'll be available. So that would be a lot of fun because...
and you guys, I've seen it. You know, Jesse is a artist, designer, graphic designer.
yeah, I had one. I had Jam Up make me a shirt to represent the pool thing in the Seattle Open, and it turned out amazingly, and I felt really good wearing it and playing in it. It was just awesome. Like, it was so fun to go up to like a professional event, play in it, shirt all tucked in, looking all dapper. It was just a great event, and Jam Up definitely makes some awesome shirts. So, yes, that's in the works.
And I've seen the designs he's been working on, everybody. And
We're gonna have a couple for
they,
nationals.
they are sick. So stay tuned. Again, we'll be dropping some news in the upcoming next few weeks regarding merch for the PNW Pool Thing, because that logo is like, are you kidding me? The most badass around.
Okay, so now we've got an interesting game.
Mm-hmm. Good break by Dom.
Right?
Kept it on the table.
Yep.
Didn't scratch.
But we've got some things tied up. Now, the 6-8 isn't too dramatic of a disaster because the 3 can go into those and break them up. But what is he going to do here? I think he's probably going to cut it, right? Just the way we've been seeing him play. He's been playing, like, pretty confident, and, like, he's a shooter.
Oh.
And he is.
And he almost got it, too.
But is he going to get safe? No.
Oh, he is not going to get safe. However, I mean, like, Brett doesn't want to, like, roll too far up on this and go for a breakout or anything because he needs to stay back here on the 2. So,
Yeah, no, he can draw this back down and stay to the left side of the bottom side pocket. You got to keep your head down. You got to do it smooth, because if you let up or you're not fully sure about it, you can end up in that side pocket. And then he can take that 2 in that upper left. However, yeah, that wouldn't be a bad move at all because then you could easily get shaped for the 3 into the 6-8. But when you hit the 6-8 with the 3, the 6 is going to stay there and the 3 isn't going to move too much. So we'll see what happens if that's the route he decides to go with that. Okay, so he did it and he drew back over here.
but also, does the 3 just go by that 6-8?
He might be looking at it. See, I don't think so. I think that's why he's pointing right there.
No, it does not look like it.
Yeah, he's thinking about that. Okay, I want to take this combination.
Yep.
But, what angle do I want it? Do I want to hit the 3 into the right side of the 6? Or the left side? I would say shoot it into the right side of the 6 if you can. The 3 will go down towards that right-hand short rail.
Yeah, well, it looks like it, depending on where you hit that 6, that 8's going right in, and this is the right angle.
Okay.
So Nice and full.
Three into the bottom edge of the 6. 3
Yep.
goes towards the short rail. Cue ball, however, is going to go up towards the long rail, so you don't want to get it stuck behind the 6. That's what I'm thinking now, so let's see what happens. How good. Is he going to hit this one?
No, I don't know.
This is exciting.
It really is.
It's a very complex situation.
3-ball
Multiple
combo.
balls will move. He's going a little outside.
And he got it.
Ooh.
But you know what I say.
Yeah, he kind of pinched the cue ball right there. That was a smart move. He's definitely got options here. Like he didn't hit it in a way where he could have ended up causing problems for himself.
Yeah, I'm going top all day here and getting back to the middle of the table.
Well, I think what he's doing now is he's trying to
Or
really
bottom
figure
to
out
get
how
back. You got to get back to the other side of the table.
he's going in between the 6-5, I believe.
Oh, he's going
Oh,
slow.
he's going slow. Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah.
All right, not too bad.
Yep, that's okay. He's going to be able to hold that cue ball down here for the 5 again. Obviously, the only real concern.
He's going that way. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
He loves a crosscut, man. And again, he's good at it. That must be
Right.
his shot. Yeah, he loves the.
Because I totally
those
would have taken it top left corner all
Me
day
too.
long.
Me too.
Just a little bottom outside spin. And you don't even have to hit it that hard, and the cue ball's right there.
I would
But I
have.
like what he did. I really do, man. That was sharp. So now he can just kind of go. He can even go center ball and get shape on this 6. He just wants to be on the correct line.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to be specific. That's why he's hesitating, because he's trying to say, do I want to have the cue ball to go to the right side of the table when I hit the 6, or to the left side of the table? Which path is going to be the best to get on the 9, and which path off the 5? So he's measuring it up. He's looking at that angle. So right here he's thinking, well, do I have to hit it center? Do I have to draw it just a hair bit to get that right line on the 6 that he's planning on? But I think what he's going to find here is that he's going to have a couple different options as long as he doesn't get stuck on a rail. Look how well he was pointing at that spot on the rail, and that's the one he hit.
Yeah, that was Babe Ruth style.
Yeah.
Pointing right there, that's where it goes.
He's got to hit this a little firmer if he's trying to go to that kind of top edge to shoot the 9. Oh, he drew it.
I would have drawn it too, but
see, I wouldn't have.
Caught the nip.
I would have kind of hit it, stunned it to the left short rail. You know, because you could hit more center ball and be more accurate there.
Well,
Or even a little bit of forward.
Dom has an opportunity to steal this game and bring it within 1 now.
Boy, does he. However, he's got a cut on this 6.
No, this is no easy cut.
Yeah, I don't see Dom playing it safe here.
No, you got to go for it.
Mm-hmm. It is a makeable cut.
Absolutely, you got to use outside English.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got it.
Yeah, you want to come 2 rails to that right-hand side of the 9 up there.
Oh, nice try, nice try.
Little thin, little hard. But he left Brett a relatively straight-in shot where to get reasonable shape on this 9, he's going to have to hit it pretty firm. This can be a testing shot.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Probably go forward with a hair bit of inside, maybe. We'll see. I mean, just looking at the angle. Yeah, that's what he did. And he got great on it. Look at that.
He sure did. No risk of a scratch on that shot.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing. If you play on a big table, if you play on a 7-foot table all the time, you can end up poking at the ball a little bit because you can get away with it. But you can't on a big table, and the way he hit that ball, that's definitely being used to hitting the ball on a big table for sure.
Yeah. Well, nice out by Brett.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yeah, and he's got to be glad to win a game after just giving up 3 in a row.
all right, well, let's get to know our players a little bit, yeah?
Okay.
All right, I've got Tom. You've got Brett.
Ooh.
Okay.
So where's Tom from?
Oh, he's from Antioch, California originally, but he's been a Portland transplant for...
Wasn't Antioch something in Search for the Holy Grail, the Monty Python movie? The Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch or something like that. Anyway.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. He grew up with a table at his house, but he was never real serious until he went to college and met Brett.
Oh, okay.
So that's pretty cool. And his home bars are Sam's. Obviously, that's where I know him from. Family in San Francisco. Okay. And Hard Times in Sacramento are his home bars.
Oh, family billiards in San Francisco.
Yeah, that's cool. And yeah.
I think
Of
I
course.
may have seen something recently where that place is possibly closing.
No, don't hit us with bad news, Jesse.
Oh, well.
It's the holidays.
Oh, right.
But Cliff, to answer your question of you thought Dom hated 9-ball, guess what he listed for his favorite game? 9-ball and 10-ball. On a large table, though.
Oh,
He
yeah.
don't want to play 10-ball on a small table. He must play 10-ball on a large table.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Now, it's a nice save there by Brett.
Especially in a game where we haven't seen too many of those.
Because,
It seems like both players are going for stuff.
yeah, exactly. And I kind of, that's how a lot of, like, the first few games go, right? We're 9 games in, but a race to 17. So we have a potential of playing 33 games tonight. So 9 games in, not too far in. And, excuse me, I was looking at the player sheet. That was a rollout, not a save.
Do you think a rollout and a save are kind of like in the same family?
Yeah, of course they are, but
Okay.
depending on when it's shot, they're called something different. So I don't want to be called out for not knowing what the hell I'm talking
know, man.
about because, okay, honestly, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about most of the time, but
Oh, yeah, no, I was just trying to cover up the fact I didn't know what I was
do
talking
know what
about
to
by
do.
asking a question.
I do know how to like cover my ass again. All right, we got a
Ooh, that was a real nice 2-rail attempt.
sure was.
When he hit it with a pace where you can really create something out of that.
Yeah. If he would have caught the edge of that one, that absolutely would have gone on the side. Which is what I think he was trying to do.
Okay, this is a pretty reasonable pattern to play. Roll forward here, take the 2 down there, the 3 to the right. You got to get the right shape on from the 3 to the 4 to get on the 5.
Right. I was just thinking the same. It's like the 5 could be your only issue.
Leave yourself some angle on this 3. Kind of go to center
But-
table here. This is why you got to get to center table a lot because sometimes it's just so useful. Getting the cue ball to center table is like Swiss Army position, you know? There we go.
Okay, this is looking good.
It's like the crescent wrench of position. If you only got one tool in your toolbox, get to center table.
Is that what crescent wrench means? I
Well,
mean,
it's just like adjustable, like can be used in so many
that's
different
your
positions.
your universal tool.
Well, it's not like it has any relationship to a crescent moon.
I feel like
That's totally different.
my universal tool is
Or a crescent shaped.
a glue gun.
Okay, so this is going to be.
Okay.
He doesn't have to draw it back too much, but you do have to draw it back some, and you can't draw it back too much.
Exactly.
Okay, that was
And
good. He
he
just kind of
got it.
slipped off the side of it, like it was that type of shot.
Nice, nice, nice.
But he created some angles, so that works really well. Now he's looking at this. If you go forward with inside too much, you get on the other side of the 9. If you could come into it and bump and just land on the 9, that would be so cool. Yeah, this is a speed control shot.
Mm-hmm.
He came back. Okay.
Nice shot, Dom.
He just said, you know what? I don't want to deal with the 9 or any of that. I'm going to
and
create something new.
I like that soft touch that he put. We've seen a lot of power out of Dom so far. And I like for that touch to slow down a little bit. And got exactly where he needed to be.
Ooh, nice shooting, Dom.
Okay. You've got
He's a little
angle.
flat on this, so he's going to have to muscle it.
Yeah, you're
But
gonna,
you kind of just muscle it a little bit below center, and it's going to drift to the right down the rail, and I think you'll be all right. Oh, he opted to go that way, and look how well he did it.
that was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And here we go, Dom. This is what we're used to seeing out of you. Putting the hurt on. Nice out. All right. 6-4. 10 games in.
And they haven't yet taken a break. I'm surprised about that.
Nope. They sure have.
I mean, it's 9-ball. It's so fast and action-paced. It's like easy to just keep going.
Right. I agree.
Yeah, I felt that. My match with Doug just kept going, and then when I rewatched it, you guys were like,
Take a break, Jesse.
Take a break. Why
You
are
gotta
not taking
ice
a break?
this fool. Sorry, Doug Woo.
I don't think any break was taken
Also,
until like
Doug Wu,
16 games in or
Where
something.
are you, buddy? Are you in this chat? Nice shooting. In your match.
Man,
That's
what a fun match.
Yeah, it was super fun. Hey, and now you're eating ice? That's the worst, Jesse. You can't be eating ice on mic. You guys, you see what I'm dealing with here. What a break by Dom. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, you're going to have to hard cut that, right?
He's got some work to do with this cue ball. I think he
And
can
that's-
go forward,
it's
miss the 8
definitely-
and the 7. And then
Oh, you think
but
you're-
he's got to
you
go.
think you're
He's
gonna
got to
miss
go.
that 8?
Yeah, he's
I
got to
think-
go. Yeah, he's got to go 3 rails.
Yeah, I was just going to
Length
say.
of the table.
You got to put some muscle on it.
Just like this.
Oh, wow.
But he may have gone too far. He did.
Oh, no.
I don't think he was planning on coming into that corner that sharp. He thought he was going to come in like maybe a diamond or more high. And he came in like under a diamond, so he came out of it a little bit too much angle, but he's got a pretty reasonable one rail kick at this, so just has to worry about what's going to happen afterwards. And he hit that with a speed that kind of felt to me like he just wanted to hit it. Like rather than I'm going to hit this side of the 2 or that side of the 2 and try and get something to happen.
Well, we've only got 6 balls on the table.
Yep. Brett's got a fraction of a pocket past the 7 up there.
Yeah.
And tricky shape on the 3. He could roll forward, miss the 8, and have a shot on the 3.
To the side.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. That's probably what I would.
Or down to the corner.
But it looks like he's lining up for some low.
Yeah, he's doing something different.
I'm going to probably put a little bit of muscle on it.
Okay. So he was feeling pretty confident with his accuracy, but he also had to hit it harder.
All right, Dom back up at the table.
Mm-hmm. Do you think he's going to take on this combination on the 7 or the 2 down here in the side?
I don't know. I feel like
Yeah, he's looking at it. I don't dislike the 2-7 combo. Primarily because the 2 is going to stay there.
He's looking right at it.
The 2 is going to stay somewhere around there because they're kind of straight on. And then the cue ball, you got to get it to travel. It's tricky because you make this, you want shape on the 2, obviously. But if you miss it...
You don't want him to have shape on the 2.
Right. All right, he's going
Yeah, it looks like he's taking that 2 to the side.
Yeah, that was a real good two-way shot. You make it, hide it, it's up there by the 8, and you still have a shot on the 3.
Didn't hide it completely, though. So for the two-way shot, you could take that all the way up. You might be able to sneaky slice it in the side, maybe.
No, I don't think so. I think he's kind of looking at, okay, I can shoot the 2 and make it in the bottom corner over here to the right. But he's checking out the angle to see
where it's going to pop off from.
Can I hold it where the 9 isn't going to block it, or do I have to hit it firmer to get on the other side of where the 9 is? And me, I really think he could hit it in a speed where he could make the 2 in the corner and the cue ball wouldn't get hung up behind the 9. However, I'm here in the booth, so let's see how he goes about it. Because, yeah, if you have to hit it from the top side of the 9 line, you'd be running into the 8 and have those problems. Okay.
No, and he got it.
He did.
And he drifted past the 9.
And he got a relatively flat angle in it, so he may not be running into the 8 here.
Okay, this should be a little bit of top, a little bit of top, a little bit of top, and then you're on the 9. But that's how I would do it.
Right. Just kind of roll it with some outside spin. Okay.
Okay, or come up, and now you're using bottom.
That's definitely some big table way to play it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Again, big table player.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he's looking at this. He can draw it past and be left with a little bit of a distance cut there, but on this table, it's compared to a big table.
Right. Well, a little fun fact about Brett is that he played a bunch, obviously, when he was in college in the early 2000s. Not to date him at all, but it's going to happen. But he actually took a break, quite a break, and didn't start playing until 2023 again.
Oh.
So he's just been playing back again for about 18 months or so.
Oh, okay.
So
cool to know.
Yeah. Should have asked him why.
Family and hobbies, I bet.
Yeah, probably. I mean, he is out mountain biking and running and
4-year-old boy.
raising a 4-year-old boy. So
That'll do it right there.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, a 4-year-old is probably, what do you think, is that old enough where now he can start to get a little bit more free time.
Well, I mean, my sister has a 4-year-old. Ask her how much free time she has. Just enough to drink some rum and have a dance party in her garage alone with her earbuds in the middle of the night.
Oh, look at that nice
What a
kick. He took off his nice
nice.
ribbed sweater.
Yeah, it was a really nice textured sweater.
Yeah.
It's like waffle print or something.
Waffle print. No, it's like ribbed, but like vertically rather than the other way.
What?
Like lengthwise.
That's what ribbed is, dude.
What's the other way?
That's like
Like if you have
a
rings.
horizontal rib.
I'm just saying like the
Nobody
ribs were
makes
like
clothes like that.
they were going parallel
Ribbed.
to like his arm
Ribbed.
rather than
Yeah.
sideways.
Yeah, that's called ribbed.
Oh.
I know, we're both thinking it, aren't we? Who's going to say it? It's for her pleasure. Cable knit, yes, maybe, Cliff? I mean, you're such a fashionista. I'm not. You're way more versed in fashion than I am. I mean, I'm like, is it black? Okay, I'll wear it. The end. I don't know. I was a bartender for too long. Plus, it's easy to not think about anything matching when you just wear all black all the time.
That's very true. All right. We got a crazy bank.
Or a crazy cut.
Yeah, what do you do here? Do you try the bank and stick it there so you kind of have a still tough shot
Yeah,
on the 9? No, I think he's going to try and kick it down to the center of that other short rail.
Or he's going for
gonna
the
try
long bank.
going for the long bank. That was an interesting
Didn't
decision.
see that one coming.
I didn't, unless because the bank into the side seems like it might have been a little bit more higher percentage perhaps.
I feel like that's probably what I would have tried.
And yeah, I would have too, but
I like me a bank to the side.
maybe he was trying a two-way thing there, like if he banked it and hit it on the pro side, it ends up on the short rail, but maybe slowed down the speed a little bit too much. Because he's probably like, oh, wait, I don't have to hit it that hard because I'm on a smaller table.
All right, Dom, take your time on this one. You certainly don't want to scratch. This,
See, he wants to pop off this bottom rail, I think.
yeah.
Just enough to give him the right angle on that 9. But if you cut it... Okay, so you got... That was a good way to go about it. Just draw it straight back, and then you give yourself a shot on the side as well.
That shot was so powerful. Like, we heard it clear as day up in the booth.
Right.
Which, if you haven't been here yet and you don't know the setup, we are not in the room.
Right.
We are outside the room. There are walls and doors
Oh,
between
yeah.
us.
My inner Helen Keller was like, he made the ball.
Wow. We already knew. Oh.
Undercut it just a hair, and it's going to go right into the pocket.
No.
Bah.
I'm disappointed in that one.
Well, yeah, I would be too. I've had those moments myself all too often.
Yeah, well, that's,
Is it 8-4?
Oh, we got 7-4.
Huh? Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
There was a combo. I don't know if you guys got that one. Early combo. Did you see that?
Oh, maybe we didn't mark it or something.
Yeah.
Maybe we're
Okay.
busy flapping our gums about something
Sorry about that.
nonsensical.
Sorry about that, buddies. Surprised we didn't get called out in the chat for that. Do you agree? It's 8-4?
I'm not going to argue with the people that are playing.
Well, neither am I. They're keeping score.
Yeah.
But shit. No. We gotta get it together, man. All right. Brett breaking again. Bracking the balls exactly the same. Oh no, we put the 6 on this side and the 5 on the other side this time, but they're still in the same positions
Okay.
in the middle.
And the 4 is in the back.
Mm-hmm. Always
Okay.
the 4 is in the back.
Okay.
All right. Made that wing ball. This time it being the 6.
Yeah, okay,
And the
so
1 in the side. So,
like the 1 in the side. Okay. That's one of the tricky things about 9 ball where you're racking the 9 on the spot is realistically the only way to get back to the table after the break in a planned fashion is to make the 1 in the side. But what makes it tricky is you don't know where anything else is going to be. So making a ball, basically you're just buying yourself another turn at the table.
oh boy, that
Whereas-
safety did not go as Dom planned.
Mm-mm.
And now he has an opportunity to go into that 9. Thanks for checking on that, Cliff. Yeah, our bad. We were probably just blabbing. But this is the correct score now. 8-4. And we are present and know what's happening now. We promise.
Well, it was 5-0.
I was going to say,
Then Dom-
Jesse does not promise.
Then then Dom won some games and Brett won some games, but they're maintaining the same ratio now.
All right, Dom opting not for the 2-9 combo. Left him bank to the side. It's off the rail. Looks pretty doable.
Oh, we missed the game when we were busy talking about the Southwest Fiesta cheesecake.
Oh, damn it. Well, cheesecake. Getting distracted by cheesecake.
All right, let's see
Can
if
you
he's-
blame us,
Is he
everybody?
going to try and shorten the bank here and give himself... Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
he
he is. All right. So this is going to be an interesting thing. I'm real curious. Can a big table player do this shot? This is kind of like a drag shot with some outside spin.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can overroll this shot and go like center table when you want to be in between center table and the rail here. Let's see how well he does on this shot because I think he's going to be trying to play the 4 in the same pocket. Oh, he did it. Look at
Nice
that.
speed.
He did it real well.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, it's a tricky shot because he held it a little bit too well in that he's got to get past the 4 where the 8 doesn't become a problem for him getting to the 5.
Right. And he doesn't want to
kinda
push that 8 in front of
yeah.
his 5.
Okay.
Oh,
that
that
was
was
real
nice.
nice.
Real
Good balance. Good balance between the two. Little flat on the 5, but I don't think he's so flat that he can't follow it with some inside. Just don't want to get stuck behind that 8.
Yeah, this is a game now of just a little back and forth, right? This corner, that corner, this corner, that corner.
Yeah. I mean, he might just take his licks here and punch this 5 in and bounce off the long rail just straight back out towards center of the table. Even if it's just enough off the rail where you have access to the whole ball somewhat. Oh, okay. He just stuck it.
Yep.
He thought, I can cut this 7
He's a little close to the rail with that cue ball here. So
Right. He's kind of like on the wrong side of some stuff right now, but he does have some shooting ability, so he can probably shoot himself out of it a little bit.
I mean, he was a college pool instructor,
Right.
so he's got something up his sleeve.
Got a Nicole D in the chat.
Oh, what up, Nicole D? I read today that you joined an AP Masters League of Dizzy's team. Congratulations. That's going to be badass. What night are you guys playing? We might want to come down and watch some of that. Oh. Going for that leave.
Yeah, see, because they've been at a score where Dom's, had 1/3 of the points and Brett's had 2/3. That's been the ratio for a little bit. And here's Dom's chance to break outside of that ratio. And a little bit inside. Nice work.
Yeah. Great position on that 9. Okay. And, blam. Okay. And we are back to marking games when they happen, because we know what's going on around here. And,
Yeah, that altered the ratio.
sure did.
All right.
Okay.
One person's taking a break.
Yep. It looks like, we're gonna...
I need to do that too. The toilet is thirsty.
Well, why don't you just go? Like, run downstairs. And, viewers, so you know, while Jesse's gone, I will be annihilating all the ice out of his drink, so we don't have to listen to that anymore. That's full. Yeah, what's up, Nicole D, teamies? Yeah, so, we got lots of awesome tournaments here in the Pacific Northwest coming up. Don't know if y'all know about them. Get in some of these Facebook groups, mostly like PNW Pool Tournaments is a good one. PNW Pool Players is a good one. To find out tournament information, I mean, honestly, if you're not on Facebook as a pool player, it's really hard to know what's going on. It seems like Facebook is the medium that we must use to figure out what's going on, right? So there is a mini Mosconi coming up. Nice break, Dom. Oh, great shape on that 1 to the 2. This is a good spread. Real nice. But there's a down at Phil's in Salem. And we got signed up. Jesse and Cliff and Nicole D and I think we're going to be the funnest team there. Oh, we'll see y'all there. Nice shot by Dom. Getting on that too. A little bit past, but I don't hate it. He's going to be able to use a couple rails to get back on that 3. And if he gets in the right position, he could have a 3-9 here. So, well, let's see. Oh, Nicole D says, yeah, the hottest team. You know we're going to be the hottest team. I mean, Cliff, like, as I mentioned before, he's such a fashionista. And then you and I will be wearing all the black. Oh, what a shot. Yes, yes, yes. Bounce. A little bit far. Oh, just a little bit far there. But what do you think a carom is possible is the question on this 3. Because I think he was playing to get that 3-9 combo. And now we've got a broken kitty in the chat.
Behind the back.
Oh, who is this guy?
Nice little safe. Oh, look at that. Oh, I really like it.
And a fancy way to go about it. Very cool, Dom. should we expect anything less from this guy? Because you know he's so cool. Where is this cat? Oh, hello.
Let's see. He can go left to the short rail. And I think that's about it.
Oh, this cat's killing me.
Oh, he hit it good. And he almost made it.
Oh, nice try, nice try.
Okay. Dom's got a reasonable chance here to get to 6. Because I think the 7 passes the 8. Maybe not a whole pocket, but it certainly goes by. He can also combo it if he ends up on the right angle.
Right.
So we'll see.
Nice touch.
Okay, this is a little flat, but it's close. The 5's close to the pocket, so this is workable. He can still hit this with some force without being worried too much about the accuracy he's going to lose. He just wants to get out here, kind of the center of the table. You don't want to leave yourself behind that 8. It's going to be real hard for him to go too far and get behind like the 7, or the 6, I mean. There we go.
Nice. Gonna keep going, keep going. Ooh. Okay, what do you like here? Just cut it? Does it look like there's like another carom happening?
Well, here's the deal. So if he cuts it, I think a safe is definitely the way to go, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, he might try and cut the 6, but also have that 9 in mind.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you could carom into the 9 and make it. You could play a 2-way shot where you leave a bank. I think.
It looks like he's going
But he's
for,
winding up.
for some powerage.
Yeah.
And he just makes a 6. Don't scratch. No. Oh, it was good, though.
Yeah, there was a great plan.
Just, gotta watch that scratch. It's a fast table. It's slippery. Let's see if I can get this kitty up on this stool. So you can see that it is a real cat, Cliff. He just sounds like a broken cat because he's 15. All right.
Yeah, this should be pretty routine for him if he's used to a big table. Okay, he went forward. That was real nice. Helped him get close to the ball.
Yeah.
And you always
that was
like
really
to be
good.
close to it. Like being close to it with this angle is way better than being kind of more straight with a lot more distance. When you just want to make it. There we go.
Yeah. Mark it.
Okay, they're kind of trading blows at this point, which part and parcel of the alternate break format when you're similarly rated. So,
Get over here, kitty.
if Dom ends up having a little bit, another one of kind of multi-game in a row like he had earlier, we had the 3 in a row that came back from Brett's 5 in a row initially.
All right, 9-5. Race is 17. Let's hit the booth for you. That's a cat.
That's our cat.
This
He's
is our
15.
This is Fonzie. He's not happy about being on stream,
Well, yeah.
but he's real cute. He's like, let me down, lady. No, he's
He's like,
actively trying to jump. You're 15. You can't jump.
I know. You just have to put up with what we do to you and your old body. No, we love him to death.
He's our mascot.
Nice. Okay,
Again.
made the one in the side again.
And the
And look at where the 1-2 is. Like he's always getting a look at it, but it's not like he's getting like a similar pattern that he can predict the layout.
Yeah, I agree. That all of his breaks have been different, even though all of his racks have been the same. Minus switching that 5 ball to the 6 ball on either side. But the 4 is all like the 1, 2, 3 is always up front. The 4 is always in the back. 7, 8 is always in the back, and the 5, 6.
Well, it could be that he's
On the-
planning on playing like, okay, this kind of group ends up at this side of the table, and this group ends up at that side of the table. So there could be like a real kind of course plan. You know, I always try and play a real specific plan. I know where the 1's roughly going to go, where the cue ball's roughly going to go, and then as long as I got a shot on the 1, well, the table is my oyster.
You got a 3-4 combo here.
Yep, you just want this 3 to roll down a little bit down the rail so you can do something with it to get on the 6. But not too much, because it's really easy to overdo it and set it on the short rail, okay?
That was real nice. You can use the rail to come back around for the 6. Getting to that 7 might be an issue, but I don't think so for this guy with his draw abilities we've seen and his ability to use rails. So
He's going back. Oh, and he got a good angle. Got a real good angle.
yeah, he sure did.
Yeah, about the only chaotic thing that could happen here really is the angle he has. He could hit the 8. But he would have to hit it on such a specific angle where he hits the 8 and the 8 rolls into a spot between the cue ball and the 7. You know? So, as long as he doesn't underhit it or scratch, I think he's got a pretty good chance of getting out of this rack with a smile on his face. Nice.
Yep, got right on it.
I mean, he's not going to be happy about the fact that he's on the rail. And what we're going to see here is he's probably going to follow this and come out of that corner and get on the right side of the 8.
Yeah, he's too close to the rail for what I'm sure he would like to do with bottom English, since that seems to be his preference. But
look how well he did it.
just
And he got a real good bounce off that rail, so he's straight in line with this 8. He's just going to draw back.
yeah.
Draw it back. Even if you stop there, it's better than, drawing it back down to the short rail and leaving yourself to the bank. Oof. All right. Nice.
Okay, you're just going to take this shot? You're going to move that magic rack? He says no.
No.
I will just wrap it up.
He's like, you know what? To move the magic rack would break my concentration as it is.
Yeah.
Grayed out, Brett.
Yeah, real nice. Hey, you want to know some stuff about Brett?
Sure.
Let's find out. First things first, he rolled up here in a Cybertruck from the Bay Area.
Right.
That was quite the surprise.
Yeah, first Cybertruck in front of the house.
Yeah, that was like, what is this happening? Never seen
I got to
this
go out
before.
and check it out.
Yeah.
I want to scamper through it like maybe
scamper
like a-
through it. Like, what are you
like
up
a
to?
four-legged creature.
Like a weird gnome.
I'm just kind of curious.
But originally from Salem, Oregon, lives in the Bay Area now. Again, we said that he has a 9-foot diamond at home. He took some time off, but is back at it, getting back into it. And something we haven't talked about yet is both of these guys shoot with a Sheldon LeBeau.
Really?
Yeah. And both of them want to give a shout out to Sheldon LeBeau for the cues that they shoot with.
Man, I'd love to hear that because I've been thinking about getting another Brent Summers blank and
Yeah.
having somebody finish it. And although Dave Albrecht down in Phoenix did such a great job with the one I have, as far as people up here that can do it, he's the person I was like, that's the dude.
Right?
Yeah. So
So,
good to hear that because it reinforces what I was already thinking.
right?
Who doesn't love that?
I don't know. I've been hearing a lot about like the Sheldon LeBeaus, so
Well, also, as far as I remember, he's got a profile picture of him up in the air on like a BMX bike. And that's what I
oh,
grew up
and
doing. So I'm like,
Jesse's just
oh,
like,
dude, let's bro down about that.
okay, like I just became best friends with you, and you don't even know it yet, Sheldon.
I totally used to fly through the air on bikes too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
right. He's
we're gonna
probably
have to
just
check
gonna
out some of them cues because they both have really kick-ass looking cues.
Yeah, man, I'm really liking this layout for him. This is a situation where you got a nice little variety of target zones. Like, it's hard to go wrong here. Like, you really have to hook yourself behind something to make this pattern difficult. Yeah, I mean, even if he were to stop it on the 4 here, that he's still going to be able to thin slice the 6 and get perfect shape on the 7 to go to the 8. And he missed the 4. Oh, no. So my guess is right there that he was so sure of that out that he just forgot to kind of put the emphasis on the intention he was giving it where it needed to go at the moment because he was thinking about,
Like getting out.
yeah, that can happen. Gotta stay vigilant with that brain. All of us pool players know
Well,
this.
15 games in,
Yeah, yeah.
and
When he gave, oh wow, that was a cool shot because he hit that so hard and the cue ball went perfect. I like it.
Cliff
Sheldon LeBeau can still bunny hop a picnic table. That's impressive. On a 20-inch BMX bike?
and he's like our
Well,
age.
you're not doing it on a 26-inch mountain bike too easily unless you're Danny McCaskill. Ooh, so he's at an interesting angle. Let's see. Is he going to power up and go with inside, or is he going to take his medicine and just stop? Okay.
Yeah, I like it.
I
Don't
do too.
overthink it. Don't overstroke it.
How would you deal
Just-
with getting on the 9 from here? Would you go outside low and try and
You already know what I'm
shoot
going to
it,
say, but
shoot it in the
that
same pocket?
does not seem to be the way that these guys are going to play. I'm going to use top. I'm going to use that rail. I'm going to come off it. And honestly, I'm probably going to stay behind it and take it somewhere else. But that's just me.
He looks like he's gone high inside,
Yeah, I think so.
and he overrolled it quite a bit. He was trying to hold it near the side
Yeah.
pocket.
And that's what I'm saying is like easy, stay down there, take it to the side, take it all the way up. So many options. I wouldn't have come back around to take it into one of those. But that's just me. And I don't like to move the cue ball around too much.
Yeah, I think I would have hit it low and outside, but like a lot of outside, let the spin carry it around the table.
I was told early on while taking lessons that if you watch the pros, the cue ball doesn't move around the table a whole lot. But
Oh,
what an
nice.
out by Dom.
That was a don't miss this shot, and he didn't miss it. He has every right to be stoked about that make.
Yeah, that
Nice
was dope.
pot, Tom. Way to bear down and get it done.
Yeah, nice.
Yep.
Nice.
So I don't know. I don't know how old Sheldon LeBeau is, but
He is older than Dom.
really, Dom said he's turning 40 in like a couple weeks or some shit like that, right?
No, Dom's turning 40 in like a week.
Oh,
And so
half a fortnight.
and Sheldon was like teaching the class when Dom got there and graduated the next year. So Sheldon is our age, early 40s. Just a few.
Wait, Sheldon or Brett?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the sheet. where it
Oh,
says Sheldon LeBeau accused. Brett. Brett is in his early 40s.
so you're a sheet looker.
I was. I'm sorry. I was trying to get to like making sure that we do all the shout outs.
No, I'm just kind of curious because like
And shout outs,
Sheldon is 50 something and can still bunny hop a pool table. Are you for real, Clifford Maxon?
Oh, man. Jesse,
In the chat,
you better
what?
get out there on your mountain bike.
Oh, you're not bunny hopping a picnic table on a mountain
Brett
bike.
is 44, Zach says. Yeah, that's exactly the age of Jesse.
I know. I've been 11 4 times. I love it. Prime
This year,
number.
only.
I know.
And he still acts like it. Oh. 11 4 times over.
Okay, so look at this break.
Just lots of
Making that one
fart
ball
jokes.
again, and still no discernible, like, but it's not working out for him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he can see this 2 into the side. Roll up on the 3. Come back on that 4. I see a path here. Let's see.
Roll this in. Roll it in all nice.
Oh, he's going all the way down with it. Really nice shot. Okay.
Yeah.
That was real sweet.
That was interesting. It kind of seems like maybe that was a shot like a person more familiar with a big table would have taken.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not afraid of the distance, in favor of getting a little bit better of an angle. Go back and forth. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. He's looking real good here.
Sure is.
Right. Like, he's looking so good if he messes this up. Just be like, oh my God, what have you done?
No, he's not going to
I
mess
know.
this up.
I'm trying to uncurse him.
He's got 1, 2, 3 out. He's going to be just fine. Oh, and in the chat, looks like Cliff outed Sheldon. Hi, Sheldon. What's up, dude? Like, your cues are beautiful, man. We haven't a chance to check them out. And, hey, if you're in the market, check him out. Sheldon LeBeau. Both of these players are playing with the Sheldon LeBeau, but
That's just a pretty sounding name, too.
Sheldon LeBeau, but no, just kidding. That was just a little funny. All right, Brett's out.
Dom's still got time, but he's got work to do.
Dom does have time, but he needs to catch fire. So let's go. But it's back to Dom break. And, you know, biggest break on the West Coast. Ooh, going back to that big break. Love it.
I mean, it's cool and pretty, but one ball rolled a little bit far. Now, if the cue ball was held closer to the center table, not a problem.
Okay, well, this is an easy cross bank. We should all know how to do this shot.
Well, hold on. Back up just a second. Easy cross bank. Yeah, compared to a lot of banks, yes.
Everybody at this level should know how to do a cross bank. And it looks like just missed it.
Yeah, but you would much rather not have a bank
Well,
than
of
have a bank,
course.
you know?
You never want to take a bank unless you know how to bank. And we all should be practicing banks. And I know that's not ideal, but when you're playing at a level that you're going to get hooked, you need to know how to bank. You need to know how to cross bank, and you need to know how to kick. And you know it just as well as I do because I purposely leave you kicks.
Well, I get that, but what I'm saying is the need to take that bank was created by that break.
Yeah, I understand.
You know?
I understand.
So if you have the break, you...
Well, in 9-ball, there's a very specific break you can do, right?
I mean, in every game, there's a very specific break you can do. Oh, that was an unfortunate thing. It's a
Left-
real...
He left him a trap.
Yep.
It's a trap. And he fell right into it.
I want to be that guy for Christmas.
What? For Christmas?
Yeah, that, like,
The guy
crustacean-looking dude
from Star Wars?
Yeah.
For Christmas.
Why not?
So you're just going to show up at family Christmas dressed
Right.
as that guy?
I would.
And everybody's like, oh, holiday cheer.
I mean, I wouldn't
And
have the
then-
costume on the whole time.
And then you have that mask with the giant ears. And
Oh, and the catfish whiskers.
yeah.
Ears? I don't think he had any
Wow.
ears.
Wow.
Anyway, yeah, I would totally do that. Okay, follow this up.
Well, that's not weird at all, dude. The
Okay,
dress up
there
for
we go. Look at that.
Christmas
I really
as a
liked how you did
character
that.
from Star Wars. Although I was talking to my sister about doing a baby Jesus in a manger scene, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's all that called? You know, the manger
Nativity scene.
Nativity scene. Yeah, there you go. But all Star Wars
Oh, it's a great idea.
with Grogu as
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
baby Jesus. It'd be pretty fun. Oh, Ed. Well, Merry Christmas to you too, buddy, and a Happy New Year. Well, we
Ed
all-
Winter in the chat. Thanks for joining us.
No, Ed. He's a great guy. We had him on the stream. He runs the Saturday Night Money Tournament out of the Silver Star Saloon.
Another person that really enjoys pool so much that they put in time to
They
make the whole scene better, you know? Like, which is just lovely.
volunteer their time
Yeah.
every week.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, he doesn't make money. He doesn't even get a bar tab for doing that. He just does it. And that's really awesome. However, I'd probably be putting some pressure on the bar manager to hook your boy up because he's bringing in like 40 to 50 people every Saturday night. So,
Well, it's just, you know, like a lot of things, it should be a symbiotic relationship, so.
absolutely. So, hey, let the Silver Star
Yeah.
know that hook it up.
We're all in this together. Aim for symbiosis. All right,
Oh,
that was
nice
a real
shot,
nice
nice
shot.
shot, nice
Okay. So he's giving himself a real nice angle here to make this. He can roll forward, not having to worry about getting stuck behind the 8. What you don't want to do is try and hold it too hard by hitting below center somewhat, and you accidentally get yourself slightly hooked behind the 8.
Yeah, this should just be like
Take your medicine, roll this off. If you gotta hold the cue ball, use the 7.
yeah.
Or roll forward and you don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
So he's doing the right things. He's
Yeah.
prevented himself from doing the wrong thing in that shot, which
Right,
is
right, right.
lovely.
But what do you do here? You're just gonna straight cut that and take your medicine on the 9? Or are you gonna try some like crazy ass carom? He's looking at it. He says, "Does this go?" I don't think it does, but I could be wrong.
No, you sell out if you try this carom. You make that 7 in that top right corner.
And you push the 9 to wherever the fuck it goes.
No,
I
you-
mean,
you-
if it goes. Sorry, I try not to
Hey,
drop
man,
any.
this chat wasn't made for kids. It's fine.
I try not to drop too many F bombs. Like I say, S bombs all day.
So
I'll drop a what the shit.
no, he wants to come off the short rail down here along this bottom long rail for a shot in that 8 and up in the side.
Okay.
But right, we're getting it
I
probably
like it.
somewhere around the halfway point in the match.
I was enjoying that.
So they're going to tighten up a little bit.
Sassy survey by Dom, hand on the hip. Taking a little survey of the table.
He's going to power it up, withdraw, and come back.
Like a boss. Muscles.
That was kind of like a big table
Muscles.
shot on a small
Muscles.
table.
Flex.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The other way to...
Okay,
But,
I don't want to see that much powerage on this 8-ball, man. I want to see controlled accuracy, roll up, stay in line, take the 9. No, he's going for powerage on the side.
No, I think that's the way to do that
Oh.
shot. I really do. That's the way to do it.
Nice. And he stayed in line.
Yeah.
Great job. Great job.
You know, it's almost like worth it to get that shape on the 8 to do that thing because it
Yeah.
pretty reliable. So
Because
hell yeah.
it gets you a point. Boom. Nice out there.
Right.
That was great shooting, Dom.
So Dom's got to gain some ground.
Yeah,
and
he
in
sure does.
in an alternate break
However-
format, that's pretty tricky. So he's got to steal some games. You know what I mean? He's got to break serve a few times
Right.
to catch up.
Yeah. So, another thing these old friends that are battling it out tonight have in common is little boys. Dom's got 2 now. We got to see a picture of the newest baby born in the end of November. Oh my gosh, congratulations, Morgan. And Dom, so cute. And Brett's got a 4-year-old, but I don't know how old Sonny is right now, but I want to say he's like around 3 or 4 too. Dom's other boy. So they got little boys. Couple of dads battling it out.
Battle of the dads. All right. So let's see here. Of course. We got a Jason Moore in the chat. Love that guy.
Oh, what up, Jason?
Okay, so in this shot, we
Been missing you, buddy.
This is
Sunday for
tricky.
sure. You gotta come over.
This is tricky. If you go towards center table, closer to the lower side of the table for a shot on the 3, and then get shape on the 4. Yeah.
No,
That's it.
he's gonna hard cut this in.
Or
We know he likes
could
his shot.
hit the 3 firm into the 4 and make it. But where's the 4 going to go? If it goes past the 7 and ends up down near the bottom right corner, sweet. If it runs into the 7, who knows what's going to happen after that?
Yeah, well, if it runs
So-
into the 7 and holds the cue ball down here, great. That's perfect.
Right, I'm just saying that on that shot, if the 4 does hit the 7, it's real difficult to plan on exactly which side of the 7 it hits.
Right.
You know, but it could be that he looks at it and he's like, it's hitting the top side of that 7 no matter what, or it's hitting. So we'll see what he does here, and let's see how it turns out. But yeah, there's definitely multiple elements happening
Yeah,
here.
looks like he's going a different strategy here. Looks like he's going maybe for a safe.
Wrong.
Oh, he was using the
He
4
missed.
ball.
See,
Oh,
he missed the 7.
yeah.
See what happened there? He missed the 7, and that was the key thing,
Wow.
because it did come down here to this bottom right-hand corner, and he
Wow.
does have an out,
Wow.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was very
that-
cool.
That 9 might be close to the corner, but outside of a bank on the 4 to get to it, I don't see him making that 9 early unless it's with the 8. So let's see if we can make this and get shape on the 6. Rattled it because of how much he needed to move the ball.
Oh, but he did move the ball perfectly.
Right.
Oh boy, giving
Okay.
Dom another opportunity here. Oh,
It's starting to get a little tricky here.
right?
So yeah, he can go rail first here, which is going to give him more cue ball movement. He's got to go top, so that might be the thing. Yeah, hit the 8.
It's okay.
It's not in the way.
He can still see it. He can still
Okay.
see it. Just to let y'all know, after you put the kitty on stream, he ran away. He's very shy. What is it? 8 games later, Kitty is back. I'm thinking about being on the stream again.
Don't let him get too comfortable.
I mean, he might be commentating next match. Who knows? Oh,
Oh, that was a beautiful shot.
Yeah.
Rolled a little bit too far, but
giving me a little bit of a heart attack.
you know, that really showcases like Dom's kind of comfortableness with putting a stroke on it and going multiple rails and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
That was a real fun shot. Fun to shoot. Could have turned out perfectly.
I like
Just
this
went a
cut
little
on
bit too
this-
far.
I like this cut on the 7 because it seems like
Why would you not try and make the 7 and the 9 here?
right.
Even if the 9
That's-
doesn't go in or
like,
you miss
thank
it,
you.
you still got a shot on the 8.
That's exactly what I was talking about.
Right. Oh, what was that?
What even
That
happened
was-
there?
A peculiar thing?
I wish we had a slow-mo replay button. That cue ball went inside of that side pocket, behind the 8 somehow.
I mean,
That was insane.
in retrospect, just make sure you make the ball. And even if you don't make both of them, so what? Don't have to do the cool thing the commentators get excited about.
I mean, that was pretty exciting, but
Oh, man.
in like a WTF fashion, right?
Well, he's left him with a really tricky bank. I mean, he's got to cut this to his right just a little bit to make it.
I'm banking
It's
this
like
at the
icky.
9 all day.
All day?
All day.
Well, he's got to bank it a little bit wider than the angle is
Yep,
natural.
you just slow it down
Well,
and use a little more English.
you better go at it with speed because
Yeah, but the speed that these guys are hitting at is like a 9-foot table speed.
right.
I would hit this with a 7-foot table speed.
Well, here's what you don't want.
But no,
you don't want to
I'm
bank the 7
banking
towards the 9, come close and miss and leave a carom, a combo, anything
fair
like
enough,
that.
Fair enough.
So if you bank it, if you're going at it, plan to hit it firm. So if you miss, you
Okay.
stir some stuff up and
Let's
it's not
say-
like an automatic gimme.
Firm, but not wild power, right? Not raw power.
So
Just firm. Good.
he's been real specific. Boom. Oh, he went for the
he's
cut.
not going for that at all. He says no. I'm gonna shoot it
Genius
out.
move.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I like it.
Yeah.
Brett. Classy. Taking it to the hole. Love it. So we have played 19 games so far. No request for a player break. Just a quick bathroom break here and there.
Right.
Brett taking that last one.
Well, racks and 9
uh,
ball go pretty quick, so it's easy to just keep going because
That's true. And
well,
something
let's
that
compare their favorite players
yeah,
and let's see if that has anything to do with what we can
right.
talk about regarding their styles. So, favorite players of Dom,
Afrin,
Raphael, Martinez,
Bustamante.
the Pearl. They're all characters, he says. Okay, so
He loves the characters.
Brett, Corey Deuel, John Schmidt, and Rodney Morris. Interesting. Let's see. Both players favoring players of I guess respective of their age that they grew up watching, whatnot.
Yeah.
No different than like some Gen Z person thinking that LeBron is the best basketball player, and it's like, really?
And
Have
we're
you
like,
seen the basketball players before him?
Do you even know about Jordan?
Right. Right. Yeah. So without getting into that argument,
Right.
I guess the question is, does who your favorite players are?
Influence the style of your game that you.
Well, definitely that, but have a lot to do with how old you are and who you were idolizing when you were growing up.
That's true. That's
Because,
true.
like, yeah, you look at.
Or like,
I'm surprised neither one of them said Shane, to be honest.
well,
'Cause a lot of people do, and there's a lot of good reason for that.
it's also like when you got into pool in your life, right?
Ooh, look at that.
So
That was a really nice kick.
for me personally, of starting playing pool young, but then taking a very long break of playing pool and just kind of being around it, you know, I'm gonna have to, of course, Allison Fisher. Like she's the lady goat, right? But my personal favorite has got to be Jasmine Ocean. And she wasn't around when I first started playing pool, right?
Right.
So, I think it really also depends on when you get into pool, what year that is, who's doing well, what you're watching, who you're emulating, right?
Now, the 7 moved on that.
A little bit. A little bit. Okay, what's Brett going to do here with this? That 2 does not go. He's going to have to,
Because, yeah, I'm going to have to look back at that shot, but it was like the 7 moved. I'm not sure it should have on a clean hit. We'll have to review that, whatnot. But even if it was a foul, like, okay, maybe. And this is all hypothetical. I don't know for sure. Probably a legal shot.
yeah, you're going to, like, cross-bank this. Kind of looks like that's what his play is going for.
I think he's trying to play safe. Yeah.
And
He did a pretty good job. Like, if you're Dom, you want to come to the table with a clear shot, especially in this time.
right.
And you come to the table and you have a bank.
Yeah, did we even
I think-
talk about what's in the middle today?
They're playing for $500 each, $1,000 in the middle. So
No,
He's
nothing to shake a stick at.
not at all. Like there's no reason to ever have a give up stroke or take anything for granted. Like, so he's going for the bank, but he's got to hit it inside. This is
Yeah, I would have come behind it, but it's 9-ball.
he
Boom.
got a roll.
Yeah, well, it's 9-ball, man.
Like, I think what he should have done was bank it to hit
And maybe that's
just
why.
like a diamond past the 5 and leave it on the short rail and the cue ball up on the opposite end of the table, probably behind the 9 or something like that.
And that could
There
be-
was a real good safe opportunity there, but he got fortunate, got a roll. He's got a good shot at making this 3 and has the right angle to get on the 4. So there's a good strong out opportunity for Dom here. I think okay. I think he's right on the cusp of 2 fall. Yeah, Dylan in the chat asked if that was a foul. We'll have to look back at that. I don't know. The way we do it here is the players are their own ref.
We don't have a Sam Rubito on call, dudes. I do have some white
As much
gloves.
as we would like to have Sam
So
on
I
call.
I could pretend.
Look what he's done. Did you see that roll in there and kind of rock back a little bit? Ooh, man.
Woo!
Can he beat the point, or is he stuck on that?
Can I zoom in somehow?
Yeah, here.
Enhance.
Enhance.
Well, you actually have to do it before you creepily say it a million times.
How else can you say it?
Oh, I don't know if he can.
Hold on.
Oh, he's got a mass 8.
Yeah. Great masse. Got enough of a bounce that
That's okay. I mean, he like
it could be worse. It
when
could
you're
be
playing.
straight in. It could be like a total gimme.
Yeah, I know.
He
When
could
you're
have scratched, but so what Brett has to do here is he's got to make this 5. He's got to decide what side of the side pocket he wants to be on, and most likely it should be the left side of that side pocket. And then he wants his cue ball to go around that, hit
Yeah.
somewhere by the 9, but not too far after that, so he has a shot in the corner. And he's hit the point. And he's hit the point.
that
It's
was
not gonna
wild
kill him.
too, because that could have bounced the wrong way hitting that point, right?
You know what's cool though? This can be a real fun shot because you can hit it like kind of a lot of side spin, and you can double that corner, then double the top right corner, and get real good shape on this 9.
You know what
It's
else?
kind of aggressive, like you got to know your rail shots, but it is there.
Yeah.
Whack at it, just make it with a bunch of spin, and you'll get perfect.
Okay. Well, let's see what he does here. But
He
you
can
know,
also just go top, maybe straight top,
okay.
and kind of roll down and shoot it up the rail.
It's like a little,
He's got options. That's what I'm saying.
just yelling it out.
See, he did the rational
He had
thing.
options,
Yeah,
and he used them.
yeah, he did
Great
the
job.
right. He did the right thing.
I was gonna say, you know what else is cool?
You're the
Well,
one that's cool.
oh well, thank you. I was gonna say our viewers and what?
What a dramatic turn of events.
I was gonna say what else is cool is our viewers in the chat being able to rewind, screen recorded it, zoom in on slow mo.
Take a little.
Oh, we're taking a player break. Sounds cool.
Okay, so while we're doing that,
To review this in live time, thank you, Travis Hernandez, for doing that. It was super close, and but it was not a foul. So that
Nice.
was really cool to hear or read in the chat. Thank you for doing that, bud. Like, agreed. Wow. Okay, it looks like we're gonna take a little bit of a player break. Oh, there's me.
Yep.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Shurtliff. In my
I'm going to butt in here because I have been a part of 4 real estate transactions where you have either been advising or a side of or whatever, and I'm just so impressed with your dedication to every element of it. I've seen throughout this process, there's some of them that it's like, oh, they're really good at the staging part, or they're really good at this, or you're so good at all of it. You pay attention to all the fine paperwork and love the details. You're amazing at the good negotiation part.
Oh, I live for
Oh,
negotiations.
yeah. And you're always looking out for the best interests of your client, which is just,
Yeah.
I mean, you're just one of those people that does it because you love to help people.
No, I appreciate that, Jesse.
And it's one of those things I really love about you. You're just such a genuine person that's interested in helping others.
Yeah, well, I'm not ever going to get you into a mortgage you can't afford that doesn't make sense for you. That's insane. Why would I ever advise you to do something? And there are, like, real estate agents can be like lawyers, you know? There's good ones that are genuinely
They're just into it for
then
their
there-
own.
And then there's other ones that are in it for, like, the bottom line, right? Well, I'm in it for you.
Well,
So-
I mean,
And
we're
also,
we're
I'm
in
just-
we're
I'm
we're
just
in
not
this
a-
to help the pool community and because we just love to do it.
I would
right?
like to like float my boat and say I'm not a shitty person, you guys. So, anyway, and also, hey, we are in, and Jesse didn't load this screen from our. We just have some buttons from our last match, but he didn't load this screen. But hey, if you want to play a match and you want to get in on this shit, you got to get on Facebook and send us a message. Or send us a message on. Can you even message us on YouTube? I don't know. Like, subscribe on YouTube. And,
There you
oh,
go.
boom. There it is. Okay. Oh, custom pool table lights.
You can go to pnwpoolthing.com. You can send us a message through there about whatever you want to talk about. I'll answer it. We can.
Okay, and I'm
Whatever.
going to take it away from here because you did it to me.
Ooh.
What Jesse does, one of the many things this super talented guy does, is he creates custom lighting. And it's pool table lights. He puts dimmers in them. If you're interested in ordering one of Robin Dreyer's the illuminated Q Arts training systems, he puts dimmers in them. He can put a hole for a GoPro in the middle. He can do a lot of custom lighting. He can match your light to your pool room. So a lot of cool things that this guy does. But also, if you're just interested in cool lamps, he does that too.
Right, or whatever you want to talk to me about. You got
Yeah,
a
I know.
creative endeavor? Let's talk.
I mean, like, he just does cool shit. If you need a squirrel contraption, like, this guy makes everything. If you can think about it, this guy can make it. And with that,
Or if you make stuff and you just were like, wanted to co-make some stuff, let's do it.
yeah, well, if you want to play some pool or you want to make some shit, get a hold of us. We do stuff. Anyway, on that note, we are taking a player break, and we will be resumed shortly.
All right, and we're back after a break. That was much needed for both players and people with mouth holes that do the talking.
Yeah, there was some stretching that happened, some eating of pizza, some showing off of Jesse's toys. And we are back. And there he goes. Brett getting that 5 in the corner and that 1 in the side. He did hook himself on his shot on the 2. Again, a very different break from the same rack.
Yeah, it'll be interesting for him to go back and look at this and be like, okay, well, I'm racking a certain way for an outcome. But what has the outcome been exactly? And what are you looking for?
Well, the outcome has been he's been making that wing ball in that bottom corner.
I know, but then what?
And more times than not, that 1 ball in the side.
Yeah, but after that, it's like you're going for the 2 after that. If making the 1 ball on your side is what you're up to, so
I don't. I don't hate this rollout. It leaves him up on the rail, shooting at that 2. You don't want to give this back to him because you have a clear shot at the 2. But this is not an easy shot to make by any means.
and it's also tricky to play it safe here because you're limited to the top half of the cue ball, if not like the top 3/8. So, how do you roll at this 2? You can hit the 2, make it just behind the. Bleh. Nothing I said mattered.
Right. But that's
Good thing I spent the energy.
I was going to let you finish before I was going to say what I would have done, which is exactly what he would have done. But now you're down 12-8. You got to go with that 9, bro.
Yeah, there's a good 2-way here. Bank the 3 back down to the bottom right while also sending the cue at the 9. Well, like favor the 9, go at the 9, but also play the 3 down there. That's a real aggressive way to do it. You got
He's going for it.
It's like if you have 2 aggressive opportunities
And
they equal like
that's
1.
my little golf clap.
Oh, man.
Nail clap.
Your nail clap, like in the background, I thought there was like
Like
a bug in the,
weird bug back here.
Yeah, in a bug zapper, getting zapped like to rhythmic fashion.
No.
Zap, 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 zap. No, but it was just your finger claps.
Yeah, this is my finger. My finger claps.
Okay, we got the score right?
Score is right. It is 12-9.
Sweet.
We all agree.
Do we? I think so. Here we go. And we're still on that same pattern. It's not a 2 to 3 pattern though. It's 3 to 4 pattern now, so
And Dom going straight at it. Okay. So, here's a question.
explosive break.
Have you ever taken lessons specifically on a 9-ball break?
I have studied it. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it was kind of one of the ways you can learn to start studying the break as far as speed and cue ball control. Even though you're breaking from the side with a magic rack, like you can eliminate variables. There's fewer balls.
Well, I just know that is.
And then from there you can understand, oh, that's how you learn to study the break. Start with 9-ball with a magic rack because it's so predictable that you can then understand what to look for going forward when you study other breaks.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I was going with this.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really glad you explained it so nicely.
Ooh, was that an accidental touch? That's a push? Or both? Because just the pace at which he was stroking the cue a little bit suggested it was like, whoa, I accidentally touched it. But if not, and that was a push,
That was a great psych out.
yeah. Like a pool juke.
Well, back to my break talk.
Mm-hmm.
And if you watch the pros, like a lot of us do, right? Just watching matches. There is a very specific place to shoot a 9-ball break from, right? Or to hit the rack from. To always make that wing ball and have a shot on that one.
Right.
So, I feel like in this YouTube bio, we're going to link a nice YouTube video for y'all to understand that if you would like to really know where to always practice from and where to always place the ball. All right, well, this is a long corkscrew shot, right?
Yeah, does he have to bend it a little bit? Because if so, I think you're better off.
Yeah, you gotta bend that. That's behind the 5. But it's on the right.
Well, I think he's kind of looking at it like, do I have to do it like a massé shot and try that? Or
Just a
is kicking off the left-hand rail more reliable?
well,
Yeah, so
oh,
he tried to bend it and didn't do it in a way that resulted in,
a ball in hand.
yeah, well. Okay, now let's see.
Yeah, that 3-4
I think this
is
is
still not great, so you know what? I don't mind that
the 3-4.
play of even
Right.
messing it up.
Well, for Dom right now, this is just a matter of composure. 3, 4, 5, 6. Going from the 5 to the 6 could be a little tricky. As long as he has angle on one side or the other, I think he'll be just fine.
Yeah. Okay, that
You know what I
3
mean?
easily past that 4.
Okay, just manage your angle on the 5. Don't get straight. Okay, good. He's got a real good angle. He's got to hit this with some low outside to get kind of where he's at right now. That's where he would like to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know, worst case scenario, if you feel more comfortable getting on the other side of the table for the 6-7 combo, but just do one or the other intentionally. Okay. Ooh, he missed the 6. That's good.
Okay, well, you got to play the combo here
Play the combo, leave the 6 close to the pocket.
so you can work
You
with
don't
it.
want the 6 to hit this thin and end up on the short rail.
Yeah, easy here.
Real easy. Oh,
Too easy.
I had it way too thin.
Oh, it was the right idea, though. It was a really good try. That's one of those cases where I learned that shot as a layup.
Yeah.
You hit that 6 ball so soft that it stays in the pocket. Call it a layup. You replace the 6 ball with the 7 ball, right? Or the
Well, let's
the
see
7
how
ball with
well
the
he
6 ball.
knows his
Go.
shots with the ball in the jaws.
Oh, he does. Brad
Well, he's
is-
got a couple different options here. I would hit it on the right side of the ball and bounce off near where his hand is.
He's going for the draw. He's going for the straight draw, it looks like.
Sooty. Okay.
He got some action, and
He got a real good result out of that.
Like, perfect.
Mm-hmm. I think there are other ways that are a little bit more predictable, but the way he did that was flawless, and you can't argue with it.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. I mean, that's the most predictable way for him. That's why he did it for absolute sure. So,
Yeah.
nice shot, Brett.
Yeah.
I'm going to put Brett at 13. I've always really liked 13 as a prime number. 17 is real nice, too.
Even after your last 13 of this month.
Yeah, no, the number's going to exist regardless of what
You know what?
my particular experience of it is, so
That's great to
might as
hear.
well just let it be.
And I've always enjoyed 13 as well. My daughter was born on the 13th of February.
Whoa.
So, watch out.
Yeah, watch out. It'll
Her
get you.
boyfriend, Aaron. Birthday followed by Valentine's Day. Forever screwed.
That is a bummer because you have to have 2 memorable days in a
Or
row.
just get it out of the way and call it a weekend every time. I don't know.
Use road flares because when they burn, it's a real bright red. Just light them on fire in the front yard and be like, happy thing day.
No, not the front yard.
No, that's not the way to do it. Darn it. Well, anyway, back to the game.
Well, he got the wing ball again.
Yeah. Look how different this result is from all the previous breaks. Okay. Can he thin this? If he can thin the 1, well then just don't run into the 8 when you come out of that other corner. You want to get to that left side of the table because got a pretty good save. Or make the 3. That's
Oh.
Yeah, that was a real nice,
Like I'm having
delicate, thoughtful pool shot.
Yeah, I'm having a
And
look.
it's just like, oh man, it hung up. But he was probably thinking about the fact that hit it too hard and that cue ball can roll too far and then you can't see the 1 because that cue ball's behind the 9.
Having some deja vu. I remember a ball getting hung up on Brett's in the same very pocket. So, Dom's got...
Was that deja vu or vuja day?
No, it wasn't like a glitch in the Matrix, but...
Ooh, that was a fun shot.
What?
Yeah.
Dom.
Ooh.
Just rearranging all the furniture. Okay. Cool. That was super sweet, buddy.
You want to thin this 1. Hit somewhere to the right side of that top side pocket.
Yeah. Even maybe use one of those balls.
Yep, here we go. Don't scratch, but there we go.
Great job.
Might even be flat enough to draw back for shape on the 4 in that upper left-hand corner.
Well, with the 9 sitting there in the pocket.
How would you like to go from the 4 to the 6, though? Because that's huge here. That's a
Right.
transition that will either help you win or bring your downfall.
Well, this shot is everything of how you get on that 4 for the get on the 6, right?
Yeah.
And he sees enough of the cue, even though it's real close to the rail. I still like a straight draw here.
Like if you had a box of puppies
Straight draw.
and their lives depended on the shot.
Okay. Well, At least the 2 rolled next to the 4. You created a problem. There's no easy out here.
All right, so the box of puppies didn't make it. What breed do you hope it was?
Oh my gosh.
I'm
Well,
just kidding.
wiener dogs, like dachshunds, are the cutest puppies.
Oh,
And that's only because I've seen a million of them in my life coming from dachshund people. My whole family. But man, they're the cutest
yeah, they're
puppies.
adorable, but
Before they turn into a sausage.
right.
You can't let a dachshund get fat. Okay. What do you think he's doing? You think he's going to just... Okay. Play a safety. Leave him a bank. It's not a good one.
I don't
Either way.
I don't dislike that at all, but here's what I would do. I would hit this 2 on the right-hand side and send the cue in between the 4-6, and the cue ball would end up kind of behind the 6, and the 2 ball would be in the middle of the short rail. So I went for the bank. Still got away with it.
As a 2-way, he left
Yeah,
him right
that
on the
was
rail
cool.
and behind the 8.
And also kind of created some separation between the balls down there. So
Yeah, kick the 6 closer to that pocket. That was a really nice shot.
I like how the hair on the top of his head is kind of in a little tornado.
He's going for a little jump.
Going 3-dimensional. All right, off the 9,
Whoa!
and he can see the 4.
That worked out so nicely. Besides just making the 9, could you ask for a better result there? I don't think so. You can see the 4. That 2 went in. The 9 is out of there. You don't have to worry about that.
So he's probably checking out, can I cut this 4 to the left and hold it for shape on the 6 in the lower right-hand corner?
Yeah.
Would really like to.
Yeah, I like that. Because how else are you going to get on that 6?
I think it's possible.
The end. It's possible. I thought there was going to be some kind of follow-up there.
Okay. Chose to go multiple rails.
Rolling around, and you
And
can
amazingly.
see it.
Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, great job.
That'd be a fun shot to set up in the future, because look at that. Just ended up in that channel between
I
those.
know. Can we mark it at that spot?
Wow.
Let's see what spot that's at.
That was really fun. Man, I like that. I want to play with that shot later. Like, set it up just like that, and like both try and hold it, and then also do what he did.
Yeah, there's no way I would have tried that.
Right.
But that worked out
Okay.
so amazingly.
Oh no.
Okay, no, he's fine. He's set up for that combo. That's an easy combo in the side. I mean, obviously, no combo's easy. But I definitely don't hate this one.
I kind of feel like he's probably going to cut it down to the corner and bump into the 9.
Yeah.
That's my prediction as a big table player.
Let's spy on him. Let's
Ooh,
see.
we're looking at you.
Okay.
Not like we haven't
he's
been
lining-
doing it the whole
lining up
time.
for something. Oh, I think he's doing what you said.
Yeah, going for the corner, using the 9 to stop it for the
No,
8.
he's doing what I said.
The combo? Oh.
No, he did what you said, and he nailed it.
Didn't use the 9, though.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. So the cool thing about this shot,
Yeah.
even though it's close to the rail,
Okay.
still has like
You're gonna
off
cut
the
it
rail by like an inch.
and come around.
Well, you can still
Take the
go.
9 in the
You
bottom
can still go above center, but not like dramatically so, and you can still do right. So you can still
right.
go.
Yeah. Boom.
You can still
boom,
widen it out
Boom. Oh.
and be
oh.
okay.
Went a little far.
Right, went a little far, but like it could have been a lot worse, closer to the rail.
That's still the right
Speed
pocket.
would have become an issue where your target zone would have really narrowed out.
I know, but
so,
speed on this table is fast.
Yeah, I'm just saying those 2 inches off the rail or inch and a half that the cue ball was on that previous shot
Brett says no
made a
mind.
huge difference.
No mind, no mind. He got that.
And Dom says it ends here.
Oh, we gotta go back to get off that. Let's go to the wide view. Yes.
Now we have the jellyfish cam,
Yeah.
full strength.
What's that? The Newport Aquarium. For all of you PNW people out there that have been
right.
there. And
Let's
me-
hold this view because I would like to really see what his break looks like at a distance. Oh. He did that thing where the cue ball pops back behind the side pockets and stops, which is a really cool thing to be able to do.
It seems like
Good shot on the 1.
he's been experimenting.
He's got to push that 8 out of the way so he can create a look at the 3.
Yeah, put a little power into this.
Yeah.
I don't think we have to worry there.
Follow it. Push that 8. Hit it, follow it, push the 8. You got to be able to see the 3.
You know, it seems like he's been all trying to get
It's like
comfortable.
maybe a little
with the
stun
speed
forward at
of
least.
the break.
There we go.
Nice.
Nice. You can't miss the 3 here, so the angle you choose is everything. Oh, and he did that nice. I mean, it could have.
Hope for a
That was real
little more
tricky.
roll.
Right. But you can very
Yeah,
very
it's
much tell Dom was
not impossible, and
very well in
this
that shot.
creates an opportunity to go a different way with this rack, right? If he comes too far, he can now take that 6 in the side.
Yeah, I could train one rail, bank the 5 into the 6. Get the cue ball here by that 8-7. I mean that's like some ideal thing. Or you can be real aggressive with it, thin it, come off the rail and get just like ideal on the 6, and then roll forward for 7. I love it.
Yep. Just like I said. Take that 6 in the side. Creates a whole new opportunity. And possibly an even better one.
Ooh, that was really nice.
Yep. So he's gonna have to
Ooh.
like
I like this angle because
draw it over.
yeah, you go over here to the right side of the 8, which means Just stop it on the 8.
Right.
Perfect shape.
This is like a bottom English shot.
It might be kind of straight, though. Let's see. We'll know by how hard he hits it. Yep. Real straight.
Yeah. This is real nice. Okay. This is an easy roll up. Right?
Yeah, these are kind of tough because playing pocket speed on a 7-footer when you're like always been a 9-foot player, it's like you almost feel like you're trying to crochet a doily
Stayed
to just
perfect.
tap those in with the right speed. Oof.
Oh, and Dom is in double digits.
Yep.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, Dom hit that one in pretty firm. Like, Dom is just like, I'm not out of this. I'm right here fighting. I like it.
Yeah, absolutely. He slammed a piece of pizza and he's like, oh, I'm going to do this. For his wife and kids. Morgan, Sonny, and newest addition, the cutest baby of ever. Little Rory.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out.
All right, so check it out. Brett's breaking the 5s on the other side. But yes, the 4 is in the back again, and the 2, 3 are in the front. Okay, so let's see how they go. He's going to make the 1 in the top side and the 5 in the other corner.
No, the 6 is going down.
And the 1, see?
Blame.
And
oh,
look.
He got the 8 that time. That's a new addition.
Every single time. Yeah, he's done that same thing. Make the wing ball, make the 1.
Okay.
And the relationship between the 1 and the 2 is so different every time. I think he's just like breaking according to zones, or breaking according to groups that he puts them in the rack.
He knows about this break. And if you get it, then I don't know.
Okay, that was a good shot. That was a real good
We're
shot.
gonna have to ask him about
This
his
is real wide
break
open.
afterward, man. I don't know.
Well, like,
Because
what's he
when
going for?
When it works out,
Make the 1 and the wing ball?
when it works out, it's fucking killer. I mean,
if the goal is to just make as many balls on the break and you're going to make the wing and the
and the 1.
1, but
So
I don't know.
You
like,
play the 2.
you play the 1
You have
so
to
that
worry
after the
about
break.
the 2 because that 1 keeps going down.
It's just
Where most people are going to do the 8-ball break that you play the 1 afterward. So that's what I'm just so curious about.
I know.
I can't wait to find out after the match. Tell us about your break, bro.
Because, it's
We
like,
need to know. Is this a Bay Area secret? Or a pool instructor secret? I
kinda
don't know.
like-
We gotta know.
or like, I know where the best clam chowder is secret.
No, if you know, don't freaking hoard that secret. We need to know, where is the best clam chowder? Seriously, I want my spoon to stand up.
Yeah,
Straight
and
up.
if you misspell it and it turns out to be calm chowder, I still want to know where that is. Okay, outside spin.
Oh, we missed
The
it on the pro side.
Yeah.
It's a good leave, though. For a miss that you weren't intending to miss.
He made the shot. I think the leave would have been ideal.
Yeah.
So it's just something in the pre-shot routine was just maybe off.
Yeah, unfortunate. But, they've played 24 games at this point. When you're getting up there in these games, in these matches,
You mean 3 hours and 16 minutes in?
yeah, exactly. Wow, that's where we're at, huh? Okay. Well, I'm just saying, when was the last time that you played 3 hours and 16 minutes with a 10-minute break overall? You know?
Yeah, I'll tell you this. After having hosted so many matches here
Mm-hmm.
and seen people play these lengthy matches where the stakes are enough, you gotta stay in it and you gotta stay focused. It's not easy. It's really not easy.
Yeah, I mean, it's not just
You're like,
fatigue, it's mental fatigue.
yeah. And the
Thinking
body
about
follows the
things.
mind 100%. So if you've never played a race to anything over 11 or 13 or whatever, do it. Learn something by yourself.
Oh, that was an interesting shot. That could have been really awesome.
It could have been, yeah.
Okay, but unfortunately, he's given Brett an out here.
He really has. Although Brett needs to be really conscious on which side of the ball. Okay. I like how he played that. I really
Yeah.
do.
I feel like this is draw. Like, pow, pow, pa-chow, right?
Nice.
Hmm. Oh, it seemed like he was like chalking his tip a lot.
I think he wanted to follow that with some
And
outside and go
then
2 rails and just
did you not hear that?
decelerate it on the stroke or something?
Kind of a weird sound that came from his tip. I wonder if he maybe popped his tip.
No, or maybe he like accidentally just shot the shot with his brake cue. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Nicole wants to know what our team name for the
For the mini Mosconi?
4Q.
Yeah, we just went with 4Q. So we can all yell 4Q. It's going to be fun.
Great shot.
Nice out.
That's going to put Brett at 15.
Okay, looks like there's no tip problems there. Maybe just a lack of chalk. And isn't that the
All right.
Sorry.
Dom's about to break center table from the rail.
Steph is
Rack to the triangle.
running outside sneezing. Okay. Jesse's putting his hand on his head because he can't believe that roll on that 1-2. Oh, real unfortunate. Great break. Okay, what are you doing here? Are you glancing it and just going for this 9 because you're down 15-10? Or are you going to do something smart? Or are you just going to, again, whack the shit out of it? It's 9 ball. You're down 5 games. We got to do something.
Well, the one thing I've noticed about There's a dramatic difference between really practicing a break, understanding a break, having a plan for how it's going to turn out, and not. Especially in this case, because they're doing alternating break. And I think unless you say no magic racks, bar table 9-ball
Right.
is, and I mean, arguably should be about how well and how consistent can you be with a break that you can kind of bank on. You know, it's kind of like the serve in tennis. You have two opportunities to serve it where you're supposed to. And the first one is like your power serve, like I'm trying to get an ace. And then your second, if you don't do that and you hit it in the net or go out of your second serve is like, okay, here's my backup serve where I'm not going to give up a point.
Oh, unfortunate rattle there. Just, again, those 4 1/4 pockets coming into play. You can get some ramblers around here. And if you have played here in the past, you will know that. I'm just like, oh, Jesse hitting that sweet, sweet inhaler. All right. Okay. Nice shape on that 3. Brett's looking good here. Let's put a little bit of draw on it for that 4. Follow for that 5. Come back for that 6. And you're home free. Let's go. Okay, I'll go
Yeah, I
that
kind of
way.
feel like Brent's starting to smell blood in the water.
Yeah. He knows he's getting close.
Yeah.
Dude, it's
Yeah,
$500 in your pocket. I mean, right before Christmas.
Yeah, really starting to
He's
feel
got a
comfortable.
4-year-old.
There was a little bit there where
Daddy's got to bring home the bacon.
He was
also-
feeling heat before, but I don't think he's feeling the same heat it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's shooting good.
Yeah, but he's going to follow this. Also might draw it back like real confidently and get below the bottom side pocket. I mean, to the right of it. We'll see. Or just might like gently park it to the left of it. Nope, went below. Yep, feeling real comfortable.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I really think Brett's just got real comfortable down the home stretch here. Just kind of like, let's close it out.
Okay, it looks like we kind of have a situation going on in the chat with the...
We have an AI in the chat.
Is that true? Zephyr Deer, are you AI? And also, is there any way we can block this and make this not happen anymore? Because
Well,
this is dumb.
The first thing is don't discuss it too much in the stream.
Okay, fair enough. Also, let's all just stop acknowledging that person, non-person, non-person, and get back to the game. Because with that, Brett goes on the hill. So, this is... And he's got the break. Let's go.
The 4 balls in the bag. 2 and 3 in the front.
He put the 5 on the side. Oh,
Didn't make the 1 though.
but he got the 8 in the other corner.
Yeah, but didn't make the 1 in the side.
He didn't make the 1 in the side on that one.
Outside of the normal pattern.
All right, so can this one get past the 2 into the side?
There might not be a
No.
makeable shot here.
Yeah.
And I mean, even if you could get this 1 into the bottom corner, I mean, it's like questionable so much. Yeah, he's gonna take a look at it. Definitely gonna take a look at it.
I think he likes the corner better than the side.
Well, a lot of us will back off from a shot that might be questionable just because, you know, we don't want to do something that might possibly cause some conflict because we're just here to have fun and enjoy the sport, you know? So
Maybe he was actually playing the 2 on that shot.
That's possible too.
Like, from the way he shot that, I believe he was playing the 2. All right. Dom at the table. There's a spread.
There's a pretty good out here. Not gonna lie. Stun this to the rail and back out. You can float the 2 in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything leads to each other pretty well. I mean, you shoot that 6 into the upper right corner and float forward, and you got the 7 up to the
Like, bing, bing,
upper
boom.
left and shape on the 9.
Okay, it's just take your time.
Don't take anything for granted.
You know, your
That's what he has to not do here.
pre-shot routine.
All right. Rolled out a little bit here. Preserve your angle on the 4. See, that's why he shook his cue and is a little hesitant. Okay. Yeah, so he was a little out of line and tried to manufacture back into shape with power. Had a little bit too much drawn outside of it, obviously.
Still has a line on it. So
Yeah, this is still, you know, like Dom can totally slice this in and come up and down for shape on the 6. Like,
or hanging in the jaws.
oh.
Oof.
Okay, but sometimes a ball hanging in the jaws can be a little bit of a challenge, especially this. So let's see how Brett deals with this. Okay, just decided to go back and forth. And it worked out for the best.
It looked like he dealt with it perfectly.
Yep. Keep it simple. Roll forward. Roll forward softly. There you go.
Survey says
Awesome.
yes.
Just a little stop here. Mr. Brett will be taking the set. Blam.
All right. Well, and with that,
Drilled it.
that is that. And Brett Seyler takes it.
Oh. Nice long match of pool. We clocked in at 3.5 hours.
Wow, guys. Wow.
That was some real good shooting. I would really love to hear what they have to say about it. So,
Oh, yeah. I'm just truly looking forward to standing up. So, great job. I'm going to go grab Brett first.
all right.
Get some questions on. We need to know about this rack and break. Okay, Brett, you're first. You gotta come talk on the stream. We got questions, man. Like, woo! You guys.
That's it.
Cut to booth view.
All right. Booth view. All right, Mr. Brett. How'd you feel about this match going in? How did it transpire? And how do you feel about it now that it's ended?
Yeah, well, it was a lot of fun. I mean, I always have fun playing Dom, and I think his break is usually devastating, and it wasn't really working for him so well tonight, and mine was working pretty well.
Well, I have
That's
a
a big part
question
of it.
for you.
Yeah.
So what we noticed was you were using the magic rack,
Yeah.
and he was not.
Yeah, I don't know why he...
And he was breaking from the center of the table
Yep.
off the rail.
Yeah, he and I even talked about, that corner ball was going for me almost every time, and I don't know why he didn't switch it up, but, he breaks a good 5 miles an hour plus faster than I can. And
Okay, well, let me ask you this. So you were breaking in a way where you were racking the 2 and the 3 in the front and the 4 in the back.
Yep.
And you were also making the 1 in the side.
sometimes, yeah.
And so we're just trying to wonder, well, what was your goal with the break? What were you trying to do? Were you trying to make the 1 in the side and the wing ball? And then what were you trying to do after that? Because you'd make the 1 and the wing ball, and then your shape on the 2 where your cue ball was all over the place. So are you just playing like zones?
Initially, I was trying to just squat the cue ball, and I ended up a couple times getting a shot, but not every time. And then when I started making the 1 in the side, I started trying to kind of drag the cue ball down table with the 2.
Okay, cool.
And that worked a few times, but not every time. But yeah, my break is usually the weakest part of my game, and it was working okay tonight, and Dom's wasn't. I think that was a big part of it. But
well, it was interesting to see there was that contrast. You were using the magic rack. It seemed like you were trying to do something, and here it's just
smashing him.
right using the wooden rack.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
using the magic, I think, early on, and then then he used the wooden rack a little bit later. I don't know why.
Right.
I don't know if he was ordering the balls like I was. I always rack like that when I just practice at home to get a sense for what the pattern's going to be like if I can rack my own.
Right, so you can be like, okay, this ball in this position most likely is going here.
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a good thing, especially practicing the break, because I never did it before, but if you start doing it, it's a part of it.
Yeah, for sure.
The ball's gonna wear.
A lot of what I do when I play at home is just play the ghost, and so I'm doing that all the time. And yeah, I think I think Dom struggled early, and I got a little lead, and then it was I kind of never opened it up much after that. It started to get more competitive, but he just had a slow start.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the start made the finish
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, but I don't think. I think he usually plays a good notch better than that, and so I just had a better night. Yeah.
Right. Well put. We all loved it.
Yeah, it was super
That was
fun.
a really cool match.
Thank you.
You guys both played great. Awesome to see. Very much so.
Thank you. It was a pleasure to be here, and I'd love to do it again sometime.
Yeah, well, you're always welcome.
Thank
Please
you.
do.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks, Jesse.
Awesome, Brett. Good shooting.
Thank you.
All right, Dom, how'd you feel going into that match? And what did you think was working for you and what didn't?
I was pretty optimistic when I first came. Me and Brett go way back, so we have a lot of history.
Right.
So it's a personal note. But I do think, he got right out the gate two like break-and runs or something like that, and I had 2 scratches in the break, and then he ran, or at least finished those out. And right at it was, it was like 4 or 5-0 or something like that, and I was like, oh shit. But I started to catch a gear a little bit in there, and I'm a big fan of like placebo, so I was just like, I've come back from further than this, being really optimistic, and I couldn't catch in the gear with like the brake. I was doing terrible at that, and so
We noticed that like
changing the
he was
speeds.
breaking with the magic rack,
Yeah, I hate
and like
the
it
fucking
looked like
magic.
he was trying to do something, and you were just like, I'm gonna use the wooden rack, and I'm breaking from center like we're playing like Valley Table 8 ball or
I
something
know.
like that. I'm like, what are you?
I will say that I moved over a little notches. Like I only usually break from the side from bigger tables, but I have more success center for whatever reason. But I don't know. I just I couldn't catch it totally.
What do you mean by success? Like on the break, what are you trying to do with?
Oh,
what you
I'm
were
trying
doing?
to. I was trying to get some of them. I got a few, but I was popping the ball to sit in the center at least.
Okay.
And I knew I just it was it would get pretty good spreads. So I just felt like if I could just pop that right in the center, but I was trying to get that flow of the pop, and I just couldn't get it.
Okay.
And so it was kind of all over the place, or I scratched, or one time, it just took off like 1,000 miles an hour. And I was, some I did very hard, and then some I pulled back quite a bit. But Brett had, he had consistent breaks. I should have probably followed his lead. I just didn't want to copy him, I was like,
Well, I don't know.
I want to do my own thing.
Like if bar
I should've
table
followed.
9 ball, like this level, we can all just run racks,
Right.
So you might as well get real
Well,
prescriptive
and then
about the break. That's what
And then I
a
felt
long race of that is, right?
Totally. I felt confident on like some of the, I did a combo shot on there, and I could feel it. But at the end, he definitely gave me some chances, and I did not capitalize. So I realized like if I would have capitalized on just a few of those, it was a turning point between 1 or 2 games away, and it went from like 2 to 5 games away real quick. And I was like, so those are big. Those are big matches where like you're in the middle of the set, just to bring the confidence up of yourself and bring your opponent's confidence down. So anyway, I had a great time. This has been it was fun. This is I've been very excited. So
Well, I mean, ultimately what this is like a communal art project, and pool is like an artistic expression.
totally.
And
You want to come over and commentate sometime?
Oh yeah, I'd be
yeah,
down to
you're always
commentate.
welcome. I mean, it always warms our heart to see you.
Oh,
And it's fucking
you're
super
making me
cool
blush, guys.
that you came over and brought a buddy of yours to play here.
Oh man, it's great. I'm glad you guys could set this
Yeah.
up. Jesse, let me just do a shout out. I've worked video and film for years, and done a whole bunch of on set stuff. And Jesse's got a legit setup here all the way through, and with the support of Stephanie, they're running a great thing here. It's pretty cool, and I mean everything has been top notch. So I'm pretty stoked that I live near something like this. So very good stuff.
Man, I mean, this and where I met you has been about 20 years in the making.
Dude, yeah, we go way back.
Yeah. We were just kids playing in Northwest Portland at some little bar tournament.
But
Like,
yeah,
who is this guy?
there and Vegas.
Yeah, in Vegas.
We've had some good times playing in Vegas.
Oh, absolutely.
I always had a good time. In fact, I think I run around with you some of the most around there because you showed me around Vegas too. So
Oh, yeah.
good times, man.
Excellent. Well, I can't say more about how awesome it is to have you and Brett over here to play. It's been a lot of fun.
Cool. Yeah, I hope more people in the community do this.
Oh,
Even
well, tell them.
Yeah, get out. Take a risk.
Come and play.
Support your community.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hit us up.
It's cool.
With that being said, I think I'm going to close us out. Yeah, it's late. It's been fun. With love, as always. We're on a rock flying through space, so take it easy. Have a good time.